Hello, everybody. Hello, people. Let's see. It is Sunday morning at 8:31 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's see if I get any friends. Because I heard last night was an interesting night and I didn't get to catch up on everything. So, therefore, let's see who pops on. Anybody out there? Oh, this could probably be either a good idea or a bad idea. Maybe people are at church. Hey, John Martin, how are you? Let me go send messages out to people so they know I'm live. What's up, John Martin? How's everything been going with you? Hold on. Hey, Hartford Harry. The McRae Kings. Hey, my friends. These are some good guys over here, the McRae Kings. These two are some great, funny guys, and they give you some good words of wisdom. Um, who else we got? Tricky Ricky, Beantown. Who did I want to? Hold on. I want to watch something. Because I was out. Hey, Redzilla. I was out and about last night, and then I went to sleep. So I didn't see too much of what went on. So I wanted to play something. Ron Gross, what's up? Happy Sunday. I don't know if I should start this because actually I am in the process of doing my laundry. So I'm going to have to go over and switch my laundry over in the dryer. Let me look at the time, think of the time. So 39:49. It's been like 20 minutes. All right. Brian's, how are you? All right, let me go over to Instagram. Everybody share this to your friends. Hey, Brian. Chris Toro, good morning. So, apparently, is Joe coming on? I don't think so. I think he has, I did call him this morning. He didn't pick up. And I texted him. But he had something to do with family today, some kind of party. He has family visiting from out of town. So this might just be me, but I wanted to watch this together with you guys because I missed it last night. So I'm going to start it. We could watch it. How many people are in here? And if anybody wants to donate to my Cash App or Super Chat, it would be greatly appreciated. There's some personal stuff going on right now. I don't want to get too into it. Hey, Cole, my lovely Cole. Uh, this boy Cole is a good boy. One of my friends. He's a young kid, but he's a friend of mine from another community. Good kid. So when you guys see him in chats, make sure everybody gives Cole a warm welcome. Let's see. I'm not used to doing lives by myself, so um let's see. Ron Gross, you're not blocked from Angel, right? You're good? Are you in there? I thought I saw somebody block you on accident one stream, so that's why I'm asking. Paul Clinton, what's up? Good morning. All right, so I'm gonna share screen and I'm gonna show this, and because I didn't watch this yet, I might have to pause though, like when I go down to switch over my laundry, but I could like switch you guys over on my phone. Chrome tab. All right, this is from everybody. Is there any mods in here? Redzilla, drop Angel's link, please. No, I don't think so. Okay. Lori Love, hello, beautiful. How are you? Cool. Please tell him hey for me. I will definitely tell Joe hello for you. I want to watch this bully on Miss Gotti's stream. Claudio Perry, hello. So everybody, please share. Joe, please share Angel's stream, and then also, let me put it in right now. The We Push Back link, because we support We Push Back against these lines of informants. JTP, great guy. Let me add that. The We Push Back website link real quick, because that's super important to me that it is always in my chat, always in there. We're always sharing it. So mods, when you guys come in, that's one thing that I always want shared, and you guys can share it more than once. The more the better. But the we pushback.com link should always be shared in my chat. Okay, so let's see. Now I'm gonna have to. I appreciate everybody coming in here. 25 people, thumbs up on a early Sunday morning. Everybody who goes to church, let's say prayers for those in the community who need it. I know that Sean Sullivan's mother. Who else? The people in Florida, please light candles and say prayers for people in Florida who have gone through the devastation. Okay, so let's see what happened here. I'm not going to be able to look at chat. I could watch chat from my phone, actually. So, ALSUL. Also, how are you? All right, so I guess Piggy joined Angel last night. So let's take a watch. Let's watch this together. I don't think Angel, are you okay that I'm going to go over this? I will stop it right now if you're not okay with it, Angel. Or if you would like to come up, let me know. I'll drop the link and you can come up. Delstreen, how are you? But I didn't watch just yet, so I wanted to show it. Because the more people that sees it, the better. We should share this on all platforms. Of course, play it. Okay, great. Of course, did you want to come up, Angel? Or let me just put the link in before I do this, before I play it, in case you did want to join. I did not. Like I said, I didn't watch it yet. And there's the link. Just let me know if you do end up in the back room, because I won't be able to see the back room. Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm about to have my coffee. Give me a few. Okay, just let me know when you're about to get in the back room, and I'll switch over. All right, let's see how Angel got Piggy.
Paul, salute. All right, Angel.
One lie I told about you.
Okay, what's that?
I'm
There's me and you now, right? You're gonna blow
I'm
on
asking
50
you.
people.
I'm asking you one lie I told about you.
So in English, she's trying to say, tell me one lie I told about you. And this guy with his egghead cannot comprehend the question that she's trying to ask him. Of course. Stay in school, get off the gabapentin.
What
One
lie?
you told about.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I'd have to think about it. There was plenty, though. Angel.
He needs to think about it. How do you need to think about it? I could name 5 lies off the top of my head that Piggy has said about me, and I don't even watch him like I used to watch him. He's said horrible things about my parenting. He says my daughter does not see her father. I screwed my maintenance man. So there's a bunch right there.
Well, there was plenty.
He said,
no, there isn't. Because if
you said my daughter got arrested with me.
When the frick did I ever say that?
I heard you.
I never said that. You never heard me say that.
See, stuff like this, he should pull the clip up because he is able to share stuff. He is able to actually share clips on Angel's stream. So what he should be able to do right now is pull the clip up and prove it. And I don't ever remember Angel ever saying that.
Listen,
listen.
you're going to come here and address these questions. You have to have proof. When did I ever say your daughter got arrested with you?
Listen, I don't know the time and date, Angel.
I never
Trust me, you said it.
You
said at least my father never got arrested in front of me. Okay, and then at another point you said,
oh, okay.
that she got arrested with
All right,
me.
you're right. You're right. I said at least my father never got arrested in front of me.
In front. Now, Piggy started off by saying that his daughter got arrested with him. Okay, so now he's switching it because now it's that he got arrested in front of his daughter.
Yeah. You told the story of how you were with your daughter and you got in trouble. You got arrested.
No, my daughter was nearby. She was not with me in any way.
Close enough. If your daughter's nearby, she's seeing it. That's close enough. What is the difference? What is it? And what's nearby? Nearby could be 6 feet, 3 inches, 5 inches. My neighbor's nearby because he's outside right now on his patio smoking a cigarette. If I got arrested, he sees me get arrested nearby. Okay. Twist. He's DJ Spin a Story.
She was 2 blocks away. She was 2 blocks away.
No, she was 2 blocks away.
She found out about it and got pissed off at me.
Okay, all right. So that wasn't a lie, it's a misunderstanding. Go ahead, what else? What else?
Whatever, Angel. You want me on here. I'm curious as to, you want to debate everything?
I want to know. Yeah, first, let's start there. What lies did I tell about you?
Angel, you think off the top of my head, you think
I would know. I know all the lies you told about me off the top of my head.
All right, well, let's start with them.
Okay. You lied that I took a handful of pills and fell on the floor at a family function and embarrassed my family. That was a lie. You knew it was a lie. I swore on my kids and my grandchildren to you that it was a lie. You were on this show saying you were sorry, but then you went on your show a month or two later saying it again and again.
Okay. I was told that story by somebody who knew you back in the day, and they till this day said that they were at, I don't believe it was a family function, but a party you were at, and that's what they said happened. Now,
show the proof, though, to make accusations like that, okay, that somebody took some pills and they fell off a chair. Before you say something, show the proof. That's the difference with our side, is we always show their own words. And Angel, I'm not saying that you did this, but I've been at family functions before, and the whole family's drinking and stuff like that, and I've tripped over my own feet. That doesn't make me a bad person. I'm not saying that you took a handful of pills or anything, but you're at a family party and you drink a little too much at a wedding and you say something stupid or you fall on the dance floor. Does that make you a bad person or something like that? Hey, Danny Trio, how are you? But I'm not saying Angel took a handful of pills or anything like that. But even this is a stupid thing. So he heard from somebody who heard from someone else that she took a handful of pills and fell off a chair. So he repeated it. But then he went onto her show, Angel. You showed the clip where he said that he shouldn't have said it because, it's not the truth. If I could remember right. Okay, let's see. Let's go back and hit play and see what's next.
Now, I
took a handful of pills.
I can't lie about that because I wasn't there. I'm just relaying a story that I heard.
I seen his wife take a pill on a stream, and then let's say a half hour later, she's sitting in the chair with her eyes closed. Now, it could have been an ibuprofen, and she could have just had a long day and fell asleep, and her husband was boring her and put her to sleep. So, I mean, we've seen that happen. I put the clip up. So, people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. And are those still Gotti books behind him on that bookshelf? I'm not sure because I'm not familiar with the Gotti books.
Listen to me. On my kids and my grandchildren, that never happened, and you know damn well it never happened. You know it never happened. You apologized to that on here back in May 17th. You came on here and you apologized. You want me to bring it up? You want me to bring? Yeah, May 17th. Yeah, I do. I know the date that you came on here and apologized for saying that. You said we went overboard and you shouldn't have done that.
She knows the date because she needs to document all of your lies and slander. That's why she knows the date, Piggy. That's why she knows the date, because you've been at this for months, and it's stalking, it's harassment, and it's bullying. So, of course, she knows the date.
I'm not.
Well, listen, that was a different time.
Okay,
I'm not sorry for the things I was sorry for then.
Okay. What lies did I tell about you, or your mother, or your wife, or your daughter, or any member of your family? When did I ever tell any lies about any member of your family?
First of all, Angel, you've talked all kinds of shit about my wife. It's not even necessarily, and trust me, as soon as the show is over, 1,000 of them will rush to me. But it's not just about lies; it's the shit you said.
What did I say?
Okay,
did I defend myself when your wife got on there and said that I wanted her husband?
Let's start.
Yes, your wife said that she would hear you on the phone with Angel, and she would say, who is that? I have the clips. Who is she talking to? That's my man. But she never had a problem with it until Angel didn't want to go with them on the fact that MRE was, a racist or a white supremacist. And even if it's because she still would have been cool with FBS. She still would have been okay with FBS and okay with MRE. But FBS was the one who made her pick sides. MRE never did that. MRE said to Angel, and I know this for a fact, that out of respect for her, because it was making her feel uncomfortable, he said that he would stop going after the piggy because he knew it made his friend Angel uncomfortable. FBS would not do that out of respect for his friends. And he showed Angel the evidence of why he thought Anne-Marie was X, Y, and Z. She didn't believe it. She chose to still be cool with him. And then Piggy got butthurt, and now he's attacked her for months on months on months on months on months.
Let's start with this. You tell me that you were not the first and only person in the history of this whole mob tube
I'm not a part of mob tube.
You know what I mean? I mean this whole community, both sides, everything. YouTube, okay?
Thank you, B-Town.
To put a picture of my 10-year-old stepson up.
She didn't know it was your stepson. And I'll let you respond, Angel, I'm sorry. But as soon as she realized that that boy in the picture was who it was, she immediately blurred the face out and apologized and said she made a mistake. MRE, if I drop the link, will you come up for a little bit? Because I got to run over and just switch my laundry over. Do you have like a couple minutes to come up, MRE?
Why did you do that, Angel?
Did you see where I showed it the other night where I said that when I put that up, I had no idea that was your stepson. And then later on in the show, I said, I'm going to show you these pictures again, but I just found out that is supposedly Fatball Sicilian stepson, so I am not going to show that one again. And then it was edited out. So I just found out in the middle of the show that it was your stepson. I had no idea that was your stepson.
Okay, do you know that I could play the clip for you? That you said before you put it up, FBS, here's one for you, and you specifically said, and you're next, Brayden. I guess that's your stepson.
That's what it said on there.
And you followed it by saying, you followed it, Angel. Anybody could, if you could put the...
She read the meme off. The meme said, and I don't want to say the boy's name, the B name is next. She was reading the meme. The meme was up. I'm not putting the meme up there. She was reading the meme. And what the meme said was, "B, you're next." Okay? That had nothing to do with Angel. All she did was get a meme and show it on a screen. She did not know who the boy's face belonged to, and I can't speak for Angel. Oh, you can't pull over. I can't speak for Angel, but I don't know if she knew the little boy's name. I didn't know the little boy's name.
The video back up. I have it. You followed it.
Put it up.
I guess that's your stepson.
Let me ask you a
Put it up,
question.
Biggie.
Do you know the whole cover, the whole? Have you seen that? Have you seen that page, by the way? Do you know why I didn't put the cover of it up? Because you were on there snatching a little boy. I didn't want to do anything to hurt you because I was so enraged that the degenerates that you are friends with made those memes, and they are duplicates of the memes.
Device not connected, Angel. It says device not connected. I know for a fact Angel would never go after a child. Children are off limits. Her children should be off limits. My child should be off limits. It doesn't matter how much you hate the person. The child should not be punished. MRE had a little mob rats Discord, and they make it like it was some scandalous thing. And there was somebody who came in there and they put up some funny memes and they were pretty active in this Discord, and they put up a picture of Carlos. I guess they were putting up screenshots of his Instagram, and because Carlos is hey Teresa Murphy, how are you? Because Carlos's Instagram profile picture was a picture of him and his son, this person put a picture of Carlos's son in this Discord, and this person was immediately kicked out. Children are off limits. That's been a rule with MRE, a rule with Angel, a rule with me. And no matter who you are, even if you're cool with us and you're our friends, if you're going to come into our group or our circle or our chat and bring somebody's kid, you're blocked. Goodbye. Have a good day. That's it. Kids are off limits. So I know Angel would never intentionally put up this child. And as soon as she realized what it was, those pixies digging and trying to find something to plant their flag, and everyone already knows that deal. Well, I could tell you this right now, that Johnny Mac is the one, Hep C, because I don't like saying their names because it promotes them. He had pictures of everybody in FBS's family, and he actually emailed FBS and put up thumbnails, did a show putting up, and had FBS's niece, I believe, brother, and his wife in this thumbnail. And good morning, Angel. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, NB. It's
Good morning.
echoing really bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I got to mute myself when I play it?
Yeah, because it's echoing.
Okay. All right. I'll mute myself and I'm going to play it again. But do you have anything to say?
I have a whole bunch to say. I realized, first of all, I wasn't prepared. I didn't think he was ever going to come on. So
Right.
I wasn't prepared. But later on, I realized, wait a minute. He said, first, I remember him telling us something about his daughter. But then I remembered later on that his paperwork said something about him being with a minor when he was arrested. So I'm going to go back and check. I'm going to do a show about all of this tonight.
Yeah, let me see if I can connect my AirPods. Bluetooth on me AirPods. MRE said I needed headphones, and then it wouldn't echo. Let's see if that works. All right. So I think I'm connected that way. Say something, Angel.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, but not through
Let me check on the phone.
All right. Now it says I'm connected to the AirPods, so maybe that will help me not echo.
Let me check. I'm going to check, okay? Let me check.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on my phone a minute.
Teresa, you got to get back in the loop. Is that what you said? You're not on your cruise anymore? Teresa. Oh, now I hear echo. You're not on your cruise anymore?
Play it so I could hear on the phone if you're echoing. Play it so I could hear on the phone if you're echoing.
I'm hearing it echo.
No, you might be hearing my telephone. I mean my phone.
I'm hearing it echo. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, because I want to hear if it's still echoing.
All right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play the stream.
Memes that were made before, and there's a reason why that one.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's better.
All right. Let's go through this.
With your stepson in there, I know exactly who made it. There's a reason for it. I have 1,000% proof of who did that meme, and you're friends with them now. That's
no, Angel, listen, there's no point because we're not going to agree. NB made the
meme. I'm
going to
send it to you. You know what? I'm going to text it to you right now.
I want to see proof.
To you right now.
Proof. And how
has he ever shown proof that NB made those memes?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
How by chance is this proof? Because it's similar to something else, or what?
No, exact duplicates. NB didn't know about those pages. She didn't know about them. The ones in my lawsuit. Listen to me. The one in my lawsuit.
Angel, she was here then.
Oh my God.
She was here then. Angel, come on. Listen, you've gone into denial mode over these people.
All right, you're right.
I know.
You're right.
I know.
I'm finding it right now. Hold on.
What is your goal, by the way? You've been wanting me on here. Okay, what is your goal? I don't understand. I'm assuming at some point you're going to try to bring 12 other people on.
No,
hold on, let me see if. Oh no, I thought somebody joined. Oh, Josie's up.
Other people.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hey, Josie, how are you?
Hold on, let me turn off my YouTube. Hang on. There, okay. Yeah, I had my YouTube going. Yeah, hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Josie.
How you doing?
How are you?
Yeah. No, Angel, I honestly thought he just told lie after lie after lie. He also said in there, that I had threatened his wife with physical violence.
Exactly.
Never have I ever threatened that woman with physical violence. Never. I'd like to show that and prove that and show the video where I ever did that. Yeah, I cussed her out many a time, but I never, ever threatened her with any type of physical violence. But I'll tell you what I saw happening there was he came on all mild and passive. The reason he came on was because his ego got in the way. Because we've been calling him a coward for the last few days, he decided, okay, well, I'm just going to show you. The thing was, you weren't necessarily prepared for it, but because you didn't have your stuff that you had lined up the other day, but you still had it. And everything you hit him with, he didn't have an answer for. And when he didn't have an answer for it, he would revert to me, NB, DJ, and Marla. Every time he didn't want to answer you something, he was gaslighting you to change the subject, so that we start talking about something else. That was really, should have been about you and him, but he made it about everybody else because he didn't have anything to say back to you, not really. If you listen to what he says, it's crazy.
Just give me 1 second, Josie.
I mean, everything is you, NB. Oh my God, he knows damn well JC made those memes. I believe Johnny Mac had a hand in it.
100%. Johnny Mac had pictures of everybody in his family.
Right.
Also, Carlos sent me pictures of people in FBS's family too.
Right. There are many people out there that had those type of pictures, but JC, he knows it was JC. I believe Johnny Mac was involved, and at the time, I thought Kevin was involved in that. Now I don't think so much. People are saying no. I don't know for sure about that part.
I think Kevin would probably record their phone calls talking about it, and he would have released it to let them off the hook if that was the case.
He's not involved in that. I don't believe he's involved in that. But that's what enraged me last night, and that's what I keep kicking myself in the rear end for. Is because
why?
Because I'm sitting there. Tell me something, badgering. You know what?
Right.
And then instead of answering, he starts insulting my father. Well, your father, don't tell me your father didn't look up at the sky and say, F you, God. Bullshit. What did a movie say that? Did a movie say that my father looked up at the sky and said, oh, God, F you, I couldn't win this football game? You moron.
Oh,
and
my God.
Instead of answering, he starts insulting my father. That was it. That was at the end. I said, you know what? Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the tactics.
That I cursed.
You know, those are his tactics. I mean, he'll start insulting, you know, to get you angry. And if you noticed, within that whole little time you were talking to him, he changed the subject. I don't know how many times.
Exactly.
You know, it became about everybody else. And to be honest, I was a little bit like, it's a shame that you couldn't have come to, you know, once again, he says, you don't talk about me. It's very simple. You don't talk about me. I don't talk about you. How many times have we heard that in this year? And how many times, like a day or two later, here he goes again. You didn't talk about him for weeks when he was going on about you. Same thing with MRE. He was going on and on and on about MRE. MRE did not even respond for a long time.
Exactly.
And then
the same thing. I didn't do anything on the NB channels for a while, and me and Joe stuck to me and Joe stuck to NB. Do you remember when Johnny tried? And me and Joe stuck to doing some content. We were talking about TV shows, and he still wanted to, you know, put us up there. Do you remember when Jay Hepsi tried being your friend and had the photos? I remember us talking about that, and you going to tell him not to post the family photos. He was trying to kiss my butt. Yes, he was trying to be my friend, and then he put up thumbnails with FBS's family members, and I told Lee, because Lee had his email. I said, Lee, give me his email address. I said, Johnny, take those down. They're associating you with our side right now, and we do not dox people's family members or their children. So take it down. And he said, yeah, I'm going to take it down right now. I'll have my kid edit it out, and then I'll make a whole statement. I'm like, don't make a statement. It was only up for like maybe 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Just maybe they didn't see it. But I'm going to play the next clip, and then I have to run and just switch my laundry, and you guys could, if you guys don't mind.
Okay.
Let's see what else is fab.
I'm not bringing anybody on here. I'm not bringing anybody on.
So what's here? I don't understand, because this has been plain and simple from day one. It's very simple. The day you stop talking about me, I'll stop talking about you. That's
lie.
Lie. Yeah.
Definitely a lie. And first of all, I want everyone to know, and I'm going to do this tonight. I did not bring him on here to make some kind of a truce. I didn't bring him on here to make friends again. I didn't do that. I wanted him on here because I wanted him to address what lies I told about him, that he keeps saying, and I wanted to address all the lies he told about me.
Are you guys good for you guys? Wait, are you guys good for 5 minutes? I'm just going to run next door.
Yeah.
You guys,
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
No. What I meant, Angel, wasn't that you wanted to be friends and everything go back to normal. It can never go back to normal after the things he said about your family and you, and you know, most of us on here could never be friends with him in that way ever again. But what I thought it might do is you air your differences, and then it would leave it where it is. You know what I mean? There'll be no more of the back and forth. You get a bit of peace, he gets a bit of peace. You know what I mean? That's what I was hoping.
But that's not what I was hoping for.
Oh, you weren't? Oh, okay.
No, not even that.
Oh.
What bothered me so much was that he was so mad at Chicago Muscle that he turns around and said that because he doesn't know who Chicago Muscle is, he'll just go after my mother.
Yeah, well, he does that all the time. Look,
exactly. But he said, "Oh, I have stories that the Gottis don't want out." Go F yourself. That's not true. So that means you were just going to start lying and making stories up about my mother. Who the hell are you?
Well, look what they did with MRE's family. Look, he sat up there and did a whole show on MRE's family.
Exactly.
An absolute lie, but also disgusting. And there are idiot people out there, like the people in his chat, that believe that crap. You know what I mean? Look how he does. You know, he does that with everybody. If he can't get to that person, like Chicago Muscle, for example, he'll go in the chat, start picking off people in the chat. Mandy, Jane, you know, Teresa Murphy, people that really have done nothing. All they've done is give their opinion, you know. And same thing with you in a way. You gave him your where you stood on the matter in hand. And he didn't like that, and he's been going after you for 5 months because of that. And then to sit there and say, well, you don't talk about me, I don't talk about you. He was talking about you, your father, everybody for weeks before you even acknowledged it.
Exactly.
So please, it's just everything. No, he was just gaslighting you. Everything you asked him, he did not have a good answer for. He didn't, you know.
Because I didn't do the things he's accusing me of doing.
Right.
I didn't do any. I said one thing, just one thing. Answer. He couldn't.
And he didn't, did he? Did he answer? No. He wants to switch it to, well, Josie did this, you know, and he's still up there lying again about that video we did on the assault on his wife. He's still up there lying again about that. Yeah. I did a whole show on that. I showed where it came from, why I thought what I thought. I apologize for even, you know, saying it. And I did chuckle because I said, oh, my God, you know, I've been wandering around all that time thinking that. So he knows exactly that wasn't an intentional thing on anybody's part. And not only that, during that show, you didn't say a word when I was talking about that. You didn't say anything. So what has that got to do with you?
But don't forget, Josie, he lied when he said that we were making fun of his wife and laughing about it.
Yes, no, I did a whole show on it. Exactly. I showed John A. Light talking about that in the first place, because that's where it came from. I showed Shanna talking about it. She mentioned it as well. And I misunderstood what was said. And also I was told by other people, yeah, it was 5 guys. So that's why I had said that, you know. But when I realized it was a mistake, I apologized for it. Yeah. They kept on and on and on and on. So I made a video and showed them this is why I thought this. You know what I mean? So he knows good and damn well nobody was laughing at it. Nobody made fun of it. No. Again, another lie. He was just telling lie after lie after lie, Angel.
No, exactly. And the thing that when he brought up about the I want to wait for NB to be on here for me to address that. When he said, oh, NB made the back page about my wife, I said, no, she didn't. I couldn't remember who it was. So I was like, oh, man, I can't remember. But then once again, once he was off and once I was watching MRE, it hit me. It was the Bloody Face TV account that did that channel. That's
right. Because he had done things on me too. He had put me in some sort of porn situation, you know, and
Yeah.
You know, he did that type of stuff. So I remember vaguely that back page thing, but I didn't really pay it any mind because I just thought, nah.
Yeah.
You know, some things are too ridiculous, and I didn't even
yeah, wait
give
one
that the
second.
time of day.
Scott Bell, delete that comment, please, because we don't need that crap on here. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I just said I remember that
I'm sorry.
vaguely, you know what I mean? But it was something I didn't really pay any mind to because I thought, well, you know, that sounded a bit far-fetched to me, you know. But as time's gone on, nothing is far-fetched anymore. Nothing.
No,
Because
exactly.
things are coming out that I would never have thought in a million years. I mean, don't you think so? I mean, oh my God.
Exactly.
So
No, the one about Gunsmoke. The one about Gunsmoke. I don't know what he's talking about. It's not him. I see it right there on the screen.
right. Yeah. No, you know, I think with the time you had, I mean, you weren't prepared to have your stuff lined up. But no, I think you hit him with every question that you wanted to ask him, and he didn't have a sufficient answer for any of it. None of it. If you notice, if you watch the video again, he would constantly switch and turn it to either me, NB, and now the DJ fella. You know, because he wants to change the subject. He doesn't want to keep you on track with what you're asking him. That's what he did throughout that whole, 20 minutes, however long he was on there.
No, exactly. I'm sorry. I was deleting.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I'm looking.
blocking that guy. There seems to be two Scott Bills in here, a fake one and a real one. That guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he said imposter writing in cat.
Yeah. So that was, you know what? You know how bad I felt that last night. Like my nephew won his first boxing debut.
Yeah.
And it was overshadowed by this punk.
Yeah.
Because I was so like, how dare you? You're gonna go after my mother because you're mad at Chicago Muscle? You gotta be kidding me, because you don't know Chicago.
What was his answer to that?
What?
When you asked him about, you're gonna go after my mother, what did he say to that? I forget.
All he kept saying was that he was the victim. When did I ever say? First of all, when did I ever say that anything derogatory about his mother? He said that I said I said his mother's a bum. First of all, I don't even, when I say the word bum, it's never with a woman.
Right.
That's not in my vocabulary. I would never call a woman a bum, because to me, they don't go hand in hand. Woman, bum. No,
what he means is, a lot of the creators, many of them have said that, there had to be something wrong with her, to end up in a motel room with him, and that he's got to bring her now to, his new marriage and house. So
I never said it.
No, not you. I'm just saying people have said that. So he's basically deflecting what other people have said on you, when that's not something you ever said.
Angel's her own person. Anything I say, anything Muscle says, anything Josie says has nothing to do with Angel. Anything MRE says or does has nothing to do with Angel. She's her own person. She is not the boss of MobTube. Okay. Now, if Angel, came on and said, guys, can you please not do X, Y, and Z? Out of respect for you, a lot of us would listen. But you cannot control any of us. You don't sit on the phone and talk to us all day and bark orders and say, okay, you do this, you do this, you do
unlike
this.
Unlike some.
But I said, show the proof, because he accused me of doing it to him. Put up the proof. Put up the proof where I ever told you what to do.
And I you know what as well is just annoyed that shit out of me. You know, he keeps on and on and on. You hated her. You said this. You said that.
For what?
Me and Angel. You know, he keeps trying to like throw that in there, and he does it over and over for once and for all. Yes, Angel said some crap about me. I said some crap about Angel.
Yeah.
We sorted that out. It's done. Same thing with you, MB. We sorted it out. It's done. You know,
there's a big difference too.
I don't care what Angel said about me back then. She probably had every reason to, and I had reason to think what I think.
Exactly.
But there's a big difference. Listen, there's a big difference. Okay. Do you know how many times I might get on the phone with a friend from, you know, like this community? I don't talk to very many people. Right. But and I might be like let's say MRE for example. You know, and this didn't happen. I'm just using an example. Let's like say I get on the phone with my friend and I'm like, holy shit, man. You know, that stream he did last night, he's doing some things and man, he's really starting to freaking annoy me and blah, you know, or whatever. Yeah, we could vent to friends about things, right? Right. But there's a big difference between going live and then calling somebody out, you know. But us as like, okay, maybe back then we didn't communicate with each other, but now we communicate with each other. So if Angel does something and it might annoy me, I'm gonna hit her up and say, "Hey, Angel, you know that's."
Yeah, I mean,
whatever. And the same thing with you, Josie. Josie, me and you have had conversations about certain things that you said on stream, and I said that was annoying, or you know, you got it wrong. And you've done the same thing with me.
And we've even laughed about it when you got Lee, when you used to rile Lee up and put it up as him, and I'd go after him. I'm still laughing at that. Poor old Lee, you know. But
but he makes it like. He's the victim, and I only went after him. No, I did streams on Josie. I did streams on Lee. I did videos on Lee, even MRE and his poodles. But when push came to shove, when they were doing horrible things like trying to ruin Josie's life and saying that they were going to dox her, I stood up for her. And the same thing with Lee. But let's now.
And what they forget, they doxed me first. They did. You know what I mean? They put my address, my phone number. He's given my phone number to all types of guys. He's done that, you know, more than once.
You got. I have the video. I have the video where you were getting threats that if you talked about something, they were going to come do something to you. But let me play a little more of this now that. Let's see what else. And Angel, those books on his bookshelf. I'm not too familiar with Gotti books. Are any of those? Can you tell off the top of your head if any of those are Gotti books that's on his bookshelf?
I can't see from this far away.
Okay.
You know, like I can't see. I'll let you know later.
Yeah, I'll zoom in on them and send them to you. Because you know, I'm wondering if he still has them up there. But let's see what else was said.
Look, no matter what, I went 6. Oh, I'm weeks without talking about you.
Angel, then I must have been in a coma that 6 weeks.
It didn't work. I went 6 weeks without talking about you.
I want those dates.
I want those dates. What?
Yeah, I want those dates, and I want to check out all the shows in those 6 weeks.
You said you downloaded all of my shows. Go check them all out. Everybody.
Yeah, and I don't have any 6 week period. I don't have any 6 week period.
I want to ask you a question. Why would you? Because of you're mad at Chicago muscle. Why would you make up lies about my mother? Have I ever gone after your mother? Have I ever gone after your mother or any member of your family? Have I ever made up lies about that? You got mad at Chicago Muscle today, and you said you're going after my mother. You're going to start telling stories about my mother. You don't.
I gotta pause this here. Okay, there were some weird like little sock accounts that I never saw before. They came in my stream last night while I was live, and they were saying that FBS was putting up pictures of my mother during his stream. Now I deleted them and I you know, just ignored them. I wasn't sure if it was somebody stirring the pot, but did anybody see that last night?
I don't know.
I know you guys don't watch, but anybody in chat?
Yeah, no, I didn't hear anything or see any. I went to bed actually after Angel. Well, quite just before the end. so I didn't see anything at all. This morning, though, I woke up to MRE. Oh my God.
Look at Scott Bell. Scott Bell said, yes, that animal doxed your mom. And he's also doxed. And before anything was ever, he doxed MRE's mom, his deceased dad, and another family member who recently, while MRE was in mourning, there was another member doxed. So these people who say they don't go out. Yeah, but okay, let's see what else.
Wow.
Yeah, so he put my mom up, a nice church-going lady, but whatever.
You don't know anybody in Howard Beach that knows my mother, except for Gene Barillo, and he don't even know my mother.
Angel, is that really the only one?
Yeah, John DeLuca doesn't live in Howard Beach. John DeLuca is from Ozone Park.
Yeah, those aren't the only two people I know.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to do anything like that. That's my point, Angel. No, this is my point, okay? You have same thing Dominic had, okay? You have these patrols around you that thinks they can do anything to anyone.
You don't have patrols around you?
No. Name a troll. Who?
What?
Joey Dimes. There's a troll that makes videos. JC. Johnny Mac.
They're all basically trolls. Common Simp trolls everybody.
Lefty is not. He's just stupid.
Stalker. Excuse me, you've got a cyber stalker that had a petition put out on him, Jesse Roth. Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, the list is endless. What is he talking about?
Exactly.
Oh, wait. And I'll find it. Remember the clip I sent you, Angel, where he said, "You're not the." When he said, "How about we go after produce?"
And I got tons of people. Yeah, send me that clip.
I got tons.
Play that tonight.
I got tons of trolls.
Exactly.
I have tons of trolls that do things that look people up, that do things to people. So he has said that. I will get that clip, and if I can get it, I will play it. Let me. I'll look through my phone because I'll play that next.
I mean, that statement was ridiculous. I was screaming at the TV at that point. But, you know, unlike them, we don't sandbag people. You know what I mean? I would have loved to have jumped on there for sure. But, you know, no, this was really about you and him. But he made it about everybody else because he didn't want to just deal with you, with your situation with him. That's what he was doing. And it was really frustrating. I'm glad you kicked him off in the end because it was pointless. Every freaking thing you said, you know, he had a lie for. And a stupid lie too, because
everybody else
showed him lying.
It's everybody else's fault but ours.
Yeah, well, a lot of his UNB.
Yeah,
that's what made me laugh. I'm like, oh, you're responsible for everything? Hell no, that's crazy. He knows JC did those memes. He knows that.
Oh, 100%. And there were, there were definitely videos of him admitting that JC was the one doing that stuff.
Right.
Let's see.
Holy shit. I can't believe you're going to sit there right now and say you're going to lie right now here on right now. You're going to lie. You don't have a group of trolls around you.
No, I want you to tell me one.
Hello?
Yeah,
up there. Hello?
Oh shit. Hold on. One person. Hold on, I can't hear shit. I lost my earbud. You there?
Yes.
All right, show me one person over here who has put pictures of people's family members up.
Oh my God. You're kidding, right?
No.
How about all your friends?
Name one.
Okay. You're friends with Johnny Mac now.
Yeah, I'm cool with Johnny Mac.
Yeah, friends. You're friends with him. He's done it.
Did you notice that?
Your friend Tom Lochner has done it. Your friend Joey Dimes has done it. Gunsmoke has done it. Who else? You want me to keep going on and on?
No. I want you to actually tell the truth and name one instance of any of them putting up somebody's family members. They haven't.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have, and you know they have.
Can you name anything specifically?
You have too. You have.
I have, because I'm fucking justified, Angel. I'm justified.
Oh, no, he's not. No, you're not. Never is he justified to put up people's family members ever.
This whole thing started when he put up Tony Pizza's mother's name up.
That's right. Yes. They drew first blood on Tony Pizza.
Exactly.
They definitely did.
And I have the clip of him admitting it.
Reacted the way we have all kind of reacted. You know, Tony Pizza goes a bit more crazy than the rest of us. Well, maybe not me, but he does. And so they started that crap with him. That's where, and prior to that, he had doxed me. He had, who else prior to that? Oh, then they were looking for NB so hard, but couldn't find it.
I like a parole officer.
There's been so many people. So
Ali Shabar's business. He put out where there was a bunch. All right, let's see.
Know why? Because all you guys work together, and what you do is you send some land to slaughter. You pick some guy, and you decide he's going to be the spokesperson, and he's going to fight for you. Before it was BK, just a few weeks ago. Now it's Chicago Muscle. So you encourage these guys to do what they do. So you're standing behind this dickhead while he's putting a picture of my mother up.
Okay.
What is he encouraging?
I do this. I ask them to do this. I ask BK to do it. I ask Chicago Muscle to do it. I ask MRE to do it. I ask these people. I ask these men to do this.
Angel, did you not, after BK made up a bunch of lies, a bunch of stuff that he says I said that was never proven?
It was proven that he said that. BK said that FBS has threatened women, and it was proven.
That's right.
I found the clip. Okay, wait.
How many times has that man threatened me, Marla, all of these women with me? I think mainly me, you, and Marla, as far as beating us up and physical violence, and then for him to say I threatened his wife with no, that never happened. I'd like to see that crap. I really would.
You threatened her with a
hell no.
Okay, ready? All right, let's get back to the trolls. I'm going to play this. I'm just going to play the volume on it. I'm not going to show it. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear this.
Okay.
Right? What if people want to start fucking with Premier Produce, right? What if people want to start fucking with this business and putting it out there in the community or whatever that, this is a shit company, don't buy produce from them. Things like that. People could do that, right, Ali? So I know you think that all the trolls and all the people that fuck with people and that are vindictive and shit are on the bad guy's side, Tony Pizza, Lee, New Beginnings. Let me tell you, I've got plenty, okay? So people can start fucking with you.
There you go. He's got plenty of trolls on his side. There we go. Eat your words, Piggy. Eat your words, Piggy.
Oh, my God. I just...
Yeah. NB, could you give me that clip for later?
Yep, I just got it from your email because I had already emailed it to you. That's why but I'm gonna re-email it to you so it's right at the bottom and you don't have to search like I.
Please post it so I can share it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys. I'll text it to you, Josie, and then you can post on your community tab. How's that? Yeah. Does that make it easier for you?
Yeah. I mean,
okay. Okay, so you guys don't have to search to it. It's on MB3.
Right there, everything, it's insane. He's really insane.
Oh
Go
wait,
ahead.
I posted the one yesterday of him threatening Josie too, and he said that he has people that send it. Let me play that one too.
Yeah.
Your channel,
Yeah.
you call the cops. Remember, okay. Let me play the one where he first threatened, when he threatened to ruin Josie. Okay.
She is diagnosing people on YouTube, talking about what they have wrong with them. I mean, Jody, if you made me mad today instead of making me laugh, do you know how many people dig into people's pasts and shit and send me info? I'm talking about every kind of fucking piece of information on a human being and what I'm capable of doing with that information. Like, if I get the chance, Jody, I'm gonna ruin your life. Honestly, I am. If I get the chance, and I'm gonna start asking people to really dig into you, what you do, where you work. I don't care if you're a contract worker and you get to pick where you work. We'll do everything we can to let them know, what you're doing online, honestly. Right. And use all these videos against you and do as much damage to you as possible.
Day after Christmas.
No matter where you go, North Carolina, London, no matter what.
This was done the day after Christmas.
I'm gonna really start fucking digging into it. Really.
This was day after Christmas?
For fun. Because I can be pure evil if I put my fucking mind to it. So just letting you know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, this was the day after Christmas he said this. All right, let's get back to what he
Did you not praise him on the show then and tell him what a good job he's been doing? I mean, I know how you work, Angel. I was your friend.
My God. Did I do that? You know what?
Me, Angel, I know I have joined many shows and told BK to stop hopping on these panels and going to meet and trying to fight these people. And I know Angel did the same thing.
Exactly.
They're going to set him up the one time the cops showed up. Or 3 guys can get out of the car and really hurt him. We've said it to him. Stop doing that. We did not. I did not drop the link for BK to come on my show multiple times because I did not want him on my panel threatening these people and fighting with them. And I've said this privately. Me and Joe had talks with him. So whatever BK did is on BK. And I even made him say that he's his own man. I said, do not jump on panels and defend me. Do not jump on panels and defend Joe. I have a platform to do it. If Angel has to defend herself, she has a platform to do it. We don't need other men jumping on panels to defend us. We have our own platform to do it.
There you go. Exactly.
Same thing with Josie.
Exactly. He's oh my God. And then he sits there and he did that right after Christmas. So that shows you right there. And he did dox me. But the whole point is he started this, and then when it comes back to him, he can't handle it. And what I was saying yesterday is it's gotten to the point now where it's going to really seriously start affecting his life. He seems to think he's invincible. From what I understand, the house is already in foreclosure. Shannon loses her job. What they got? YouTube? He really needs to think about that. Not only that,
she needs to think about it. She needs to. And I believe that his mother, I believe he has his mother living there and she's paying rent from her disability check. That's my beliefs. And that's
end up paying everything the way this is going.
That's my beliefs.
Yeah, he needs to think about that and stop being such an egotistical maniac, and really think about what he's doing to his family, especially his wife. She's being dragged all up and down YouTube right now.
Well, she's not innocent. She runs her mouth.
No, I'm not saying she's not innocent. And I'm right.
Did you even watch the show, or are you listening to the idiots in your chat?
And listen, I see clips. I see what I need to see. I know how you do things, Angel.
He sees clips, but if we put up a clip, we're editing, cutting, pasting, and putting them together, and it's not what is said. But he's allowed to see clips and believe them. But any clips we put up, is stuff that we kind of like pasted together to make him look bad.
Yeah, and that's another thing, Angel. Had you have said, okay, well, we'll stop talking about one another a day from now, what he would do, he may not necessarily talk about you, but anyone that does in his chat, he would put it up and leave it there for people to read. You know what I mean? That's what he does. So it was all pointless, you know?
And B, when you're done with this, the real Scott Bell was blocked. There's two Scott Bells that are blocked right now. One is one's a real one, one's a fake one. So I just got a phone call saying that the fake one was still here and the real one was blocked.
Yeah.
Okay, so get rid of that Scott Bell in there.
I did.
All right. So you guys want to talk for a second? I'll go in my YouTube studio. Or you want me to just...
Oh,
yeah, no, go ahead.
You're going to have to figure out which Scott Bell it was.
Well, I'll unblock both and then we'll give...
Okay, that's good. All right, go ahead.
And then the real one will have to... So this is a fake Scott Bell. Thank you, Angel. Some sick people out there trying to use my name.
That's the fake one.
Okay. Unblock me. There's a fake account with it. For unblock me. Yeah, and he's sending me a message. All right, let's play this through, and then I'll get my YouTube studio.
I have text messages from you egging me on, do a show about Panisi, do a show about
so
this
what?
one.
He's such a liar. I want him to show the proof.
Go after them.
He's lying.
I never said do a show. He was running out of things to do. I would give him suggestions. I would send him things like, here, how about this? How about that one? Look at this video. It's like from I don't know, it was from the 60s or the 70s. How about this? I never told him do a show on this one. He asked me. He didn't know what he was running out of things to do.
You were giving him suggestions on things to do.
You told
as
him.
As a friend.
He's such a liar.
But either way, you never held a gun to his head, or you said, if you don't do this show, I'm not going to be your friend anymore, or anything like that. It's just friends, you know, giving each other suggestions. And I think this it's so silly for him to be posting old screenshots of you saying something about somebody, because my thoughts are always like, it's one thing to say to a friend, hey, did you see Josie last night? She was acting a little nuts, you know? Or for me to go live and be like, Josie was a crazy bitch last night and talk shit about you. You know, as friends, we could discuss, like, what were your thoughts on this? Like, me and Josie had the discussion yesterday. What were your thoughts on the whole Kane Shade situation and the stuff that he talked about? We had a discussion. We said our opinions. Now, that's a lot different than us going live and, you know, putting it out there for YouTube for everybody to say.
Yeah, exactly. And I just think, you know, he keeps doing that because he thinks, you know, it's gonna, no, all's fair in love and war on one level. You know, when we were all going at it, we were all going at, you know, it wasn't even to this level. It didn't even get to this level because we ended up all talking and, you know, individually, and it sorted out. So, you know, I'm not trying to hear none of that. You know what I mean? The same way when I was coming back from vacation and look at this, look at that, look at that. I was bombarded with all these clips of, you know, MRE did this, MRE did that. And I like I said, on my way back, I thought, all right, well, when I get home, I'm going to sit and look at it. And once I got here, I thought, no, I don't need to, you know, and they didn't like that either, you know. I think I had several shows, especially Harambe down there, you know, how can you do this? You know, how can you, because I know him, I don't know him, but I know him a little better than you do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'll just go with what I know. Thank you.
And how he's treated you. And how he's treated you and stuff like that.
You know,
and even like that situation with Kane Shades, he said that he's done some stuff in the past, right?
Yeah.
Now his character online shows that he is a good person. Their character online, they are a women beater, but their character online shows that they threaten women.
Well, I mean,
They are bullies and stuff.
They
Yeah.
doxed Cane Shades. They
Yeah.
Yes.
doxed him. They came up with they put his adopted name, his real name.
Right.
They doxed him. What the hell did he do so bad to them? He made
Nothing.
fun of them, or he showed their own words.
Yeah.
That's a reason to dox someone.
Yeah, he did nothing. And here's the thing. Everybody on here has a past. I'm pretty sure
Yes.
everyone on
Absolutely.
here
Nobody's perfect.
At some point has got in a fight with a loved one or spouse, whatever it is.
Something got into a bar fight, something.
I got arrested. My ex tried to come at me. I clonked him over the head with a piece of wood. Yes, I was arrested. You know what I mean? It didn't go nowhere because it was self-defense. But the point of it is everybody gets into fights with their loved ones, or someone that they're with or partner. And, it can turn ugly like that. But so Cane Shades is no different. But what I felt bad for him because you could hear it in his voice. See,
Yes.
me, I didn't regret clonking him over the head with the wood. Cane Shades regretted whatever he did. You could hear it. And there's a difference. Harambe down there, I'd do it again. FBS, yeah, I'd bat a bitch with a bat. She needed a bat. There's no remorse about
Scott Bell, I just unblocked you. Scott Bell, I just unblocked the Scott Bell. Let me know if that there was only one in there. Scott Bell. I just did it. I just hit save and I just did it.
There's no remorse for anything they do.
No, and their behavior.
Right.
And their behavior and showing their true personality. And Josie, you've made mistakes online, right? You apologize. You apologize. You moved on and you've changed from them. But you also had Being New to YouTube, the group that you were hanging out with. They were not teaching you like the proper etiquette. You know what I mean? If you're hanging out with people that are doing this type of stuff, you're going to think it's okay.
Well,
do you understand what I'm saying?
I trusted everyone. Yes. I didn't know.
Realize that people are trolling you.
Yeah, I did. Listen, what's that noise, Angel?
No, me. I turned my phone on because I was gonna hit the chat for Scott Bell to see if he got out of jail.
Yeah. This is how stupid I was, right?
Okay, so Scott, wait, Scott Bell, this is the real you, the one that says thank you, NB. I don't want to wrench the wrong Scott.
Real one. The real
I'm going to wrench him right now.
Right.
I'm going to wrench him right now so that nobody else can bother him. Okay. And if it's the wrong one, then
no, that's
whatever.
the right one.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Angel, for helping.
Yeah, thank you, NB. That's the real one.
Okay, the stupidest, what makes me laugh even now. One time I did a live and there was this guy and he had like a Greek name. I forget his name. Anyway, so.
Yes.
I said, where are you from in Greece? No, I said, where are you from or something? And he said, Greece. And I said, oh, I really loved Greece. La, 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 la. And later I was told, they said, oh, he was trolling you. And when I looked at his name and thought about it, that's how green I was. It didn't even come to me at that moment. You know what I mean? And so, yeah.
I mean, Josie, you doxed me. The real, not you doxed a fake person, but you also put out information on, like, my sock phone number and my email address. But
yours,
whatever. My email address. When you put the strike on, and I didn't make a big deal about it. I didn't cry about it. I just changed it around, whatever.
Remember, I was doxed first. My address and whatever was put up first.
Yeah, but it wasn't from me, but it doesn't matter. We talked about it and we learned from our mistakes.
I just went after people by myself.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to explain right quick. That was, I didn't know if it was you or if it was Lee. Whoever did it, it was a different account, but it had my address and all this stuff on. That happened first, even, I think it was either before or after FBS.
Either way.
So, I just want to make it clear, whatever I did was in response,
Yeah, Either actually, yeah. Either way, we've all talked about it,
Yeah,
and
I
like
mean,
we've been able to move on and learn from it. You know what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
have definitely learned from it. And if I had
But
my time again, I would have handled things very, very differently.
right, in
Knowing
certain
now what,
situations
yeah,
too.
very, very differently. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Let's see what's
Okay.
Okay, and if you want to talk about the two sides as far as the family members thing, come on. Between NB, Chicago Muscle, how many people
I've never put out one single family member of his.
he doxed? Okay, MRE, everybody else throwing other people's family. Tony P.
MRE has never doxed anybody in his family. His wife is on screen, so
Excuse
he
me.
might.
Remember,
What?
just when you did that a little earlier, he said when Angel asked him, you're friends with Johnny Mac. I'm cool with Johnny Mac. No, you're friends with Johnny Mac.
No,
No,
they're
I'm cool
friends.
with Johnny Mac. Johnny Mac actually had his whole family, remember?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. And I was the one that told him to take that off because they're associating you with our side.
Right.
And on our side, we do not dox family members.
Pizza, you stood right by while he had pictures of my daughter up. Did you at any Angel say that's
Yes,
wrong,
I
Tony?
did.
Take that
Yes.
down.
Angel told him to take it down, and he did. I remember.
Yes.
Angel still here?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I did. I asked him to take it down, and his answer to me was, I already did.
Yep.
Yeah, but here's the thing, what they're trying to kind of accuse us of, I've asked your advice several times, MB. Even Angel, I may have asked her advice on certain things. There was a certain part of the book that I was iffy about, and I asked her, I said, what do you think? And she gave me her opinion. And what she said to me was verbatim, I'm not going to tell you what to write or put in your book, that this is my opinion on it. And it did pertain to her. That's why I asked her. And I decided to leave that out because, that's her life. You know what I mean? So if that were the case where she's telling people what to do and whatever, there's several people in that book that would be completely tore up. I'm telling you. No, she's never done that. That is bullshit. Asking advice is one thing. Being told what to do is another. And I think everybody on here knows me well enough by now. I would never be told what to do by anybody.
Who is she's such a snitch bee. Ooh. What is Laura? Exactly. He said right there is exactly what he and all his buddies are doing, where his psychiatrist. I have the clip of him admitting, and I'll send it to you later, Angel, where he says that that they doxed Tony Pizza's mom first. And look what you made us do. You pushed us to do that. I have that clip.
Oh my God. And James Jameson's got it right. He said, FBS loves to answer questions with questions. Whataboutism, mind of a child. Exactly that. And that's what he did last night with Angel. Everything she asked was another question about something that wasn't even pertaining to what she was asking him about.
NB, you wrenched the wrong Scott Bell. Delete
Oh
him.
my God.
Yeah, the real Scott Bell has 43 subs.
Okay. So I need...
Yeah, you're going to have to wait until it's over to do it.
Remove moderator. Okay. All right. Let's play this and then I'll go back into YouTube Studio.
Yes, I did.
Really?
Where's that clip? Where's that clip when I
would love to see it. If you did, I'll apologize. But I certainly didn't see.
Ask everybody in this. Did I do it? Press 1 if I did it. Press
I'm not even paying. I'm not. I don't even have the chat.
Okay.
I don't have the chat turned on.
Take it down. I asked him to take it down, and he did. In fact, his exact answer was, "I already did." That was his exact answer to me. Was I already did.
Well, if you did, I missed it.
Yeah,
I'm not denying that you did. I
everything.
didn't.
It seems like you miss everything.
No, I don't. No, listen, I don't watch the stuff the way you do. I don't pay attention the way you do. But I'm filled in on things, and when there's something I need to hear,
God.
I go watch it or I listen to it.
Do you think I watch your show or that freaking Florida? Do you think I watch your show?
Listen, I don't know that you do, Angel. Know that you have little simps that watch every word and run to you.
I see the clips. I see everybody's channels. That's what I see. And I have one person who tells me every time you do something degenerate to a family member of mine. Yeah,
I know exactly who that is. Yeah.
Really, who is it? Who do you think it is? Who do
Jerry.
you think? I swear on my kids, it's not Jerry, because Jerry doesn't even watch you anymore. How's that?
And it's good. Thank God.
Okay, it's not Jerry. And I just swore on my kids, it's not Jerry. So there, you're wrong. And you think, seriously, you think this picture bothers me that you keep it up there in the corner? You think it bothers me?
It's funny.
It doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't
bother
me at all.
Funny.
I don't care, Angel.
Go ahead. Discuss
that. How is that picture remotely funny?
He thinks it's funny because he thinks he's getting to me. It doesn't bother me. I put it up bigger. He has a little tiny one. I put up a big giant one, covered the whole screen. He thinks that bothers me.
Your father in that picture actually looks really fit, and he's just got a little cut on his head.
Thank you.
I mean,
he
come
thinks
on.
That bothers me. That doesn't bother me. I showed him the cancer one too. Here, knock yourself out. Put this one up.
That's from when your dad was in jail. That picture's from when your dad was in jail. Yes. Your dad was in jail because he was not a snitch. He was a man. A man that took.
That's what I told him.
And he was.
My father did his time, unlike all your rat friends.
Yeah, but he was sucker punched. It wasn't like it was a fair thing.
Exactly.
He was sucker punched. That can happen to anyone. But that particular picture that he put up is no detriment to him. He looked really fit. He looked well, other than a cut on his head. So
your father,
he thought that would bother me. He thinks that putting his ticker, what is it called? A ticker tape on the bottom? When you have that ticket thing going across the screen?
Yeah.
I do? Okay. He thinks that it bothers me that it says, if you hate Angel, NB, MRE, pizza, donate.
That's pathetic.
It makes him look so crazy.
You know what that does, Angel? It just shows the madness that he is. It shows his mental illness when he does that.
He puts his face in my father's image. I don't think he realizes how crazy he really looks.
That looks crazy. And you know what? Next thing you know, he's going to be putting his face on your nephew. You know,
my God.
He will. He wants to.
And Shanna will be on your mom, and he will be on your dad, and their wedding photos will be them two at the aisle with both their pictures on their face.
I bet you any money if the police get involved and they go and raid his house, he's got a little cellar with a whole wall full of pictures of you and your dad. Yeah, I bet you any freaking money. He's got a whole wall full of your family, your movements, arrows pointing places. You know how they do in those movies where they break into the house and the guy's crazy. He's got 50,000 pictures of the person. That's what I believe is going on there.
Now, do you remember the clip where he said, NB put it up, the first that we talked about her dad on a date, whatever. She said one of the first times she talked to FBS, and I believe she even calls her husband FBS. Imagine that. Imagine you calling your man FBS. Imagine that. FBS. Come here. Like you're screwing your man and calling him FBS. Like, oh my God, that's so freaking weird. Okay. Now, like I'm friends with MRE. It's just weird if I call him MRE on the phone. That's just weird. But anyway, that's why when I talked to
whenever I spoke to him, I never called him Chris. I never called him Chris. I always called him Sicilian.
Oh God.
Yeah. That's the God's honest truth. I never called him Chris.
Yeah,
even when I referred to him
so
to other people, I never that were friends with him. I still never called him Chris.
Yeah, I think it's because you get so used to it. Like,
yes,
NB, I still want to call you NB instead of Lauren.
And I correct people sometimes. Yeah, I'm like, no, just call me Lauren. It's like weird. It's weird, but that's why he hates. Everybody was on Hidden that Rogue Wrench hid. Now it was even weird when I mean, his wife is NB. That's her name, New Beginnings. I swiped her whole name. I swiped her whole name.
The whole channel. That made me laugh, you know, and I hadn't thought of it about like that. But when you think of New Beginnings now, we think of you. You know, it doesn't even enter our heads that she's New Beginnings. And that's another thing. I took her channel down. Why? If everything you're saying, here's what really aggravated me about that conversation last night, and I wish I could have jumped on at that moment, was when he said, you know, never mind that, you know, my wife was trying to help people and la, la, la. Help people? Who have you helped? Everybody that came to you believing that and confided in you, you put all over the internet. When you got mad at them, you told all their business. What type of help is that?
Yep. Even Lefty, he put up Lefty's messages saying that Lefty was on methadone or Suboxone or something. He put that all up.
Told his whole life story. What do you mean?
All right, that's the real Scott Bell. That's definitely the real Scott Bell, guys. All right, let's see what else this moron has to say. Everything's NB's fault. Everything's NB's fault.
Angel, I'm not really that concerned. When I have something to say about you, I say it. I don't have to.
Yeah, really and then you that I do it. You say I do it to spite her. Do you think that's normal?
I say I do it to spite her. I'd like to see why I said that.
Oh,
well, I mean, of course I do it. I do it to irritate you. Of course.
Oh, irritate. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
irritate.
of course.
I made a mistake. Irritate.
Yeah.
Irritate.
Okay. Angel, you don't pay attention to anything that goes on over here. To give you an example, and I've been wanting. There's one reason I'm so glad I came on tonight, because this we're going to discuss now. You constantly bring up things I do to people, but you never seem to mention what brought it on. Example, you were in MRE's chat. He's trashing, and the things you said you'd never stand by, trashing my wife in the most disgusting sexual manner I have ever heard. I've never done to a woman on here what he's done with Shannon. Okay?
Lie.
Exactly.
Lie. Lie.
We need.
Lie.
You know what we need? We need a buzzer. We need to count how many lies are in this video.
He said somebody's family member gave the whole state AIDS and STDs, and there were lots of disgusting. He said disgusting, degenerate stuff about me, sexual stuff about. But anyway, next.
Okay.
Now, you're kidding me, right? Oh my!
Name a situation where I tore a woman apart sexually, where I talked about the size of her vagina, things like that. like MRE did. Okay, but here's the point.
Oh my God!
MRE never talked about the size of anybody's vagina, did he?
Never did.
Because I missed his streams. You did, Josie. You could have talked about Jesse.
He alluded to it a little bit, but I did. I did, because it was brought up, you know, and that's what I thought. I was eating a sub at the time, and I thought, ew. Anyway, no, I mean, from Shanna's past behaviors, it would stand to reason that, you know, there would be a size issue. But, you know, hey, whatever. The things he said about you, you know, he said you were showing all your on the camera, didn't he? Didn't he talk about your private parts at that point? Remember?
Of course.
So, hello, what's the difference? You know?
There's no difference. He told people that I was so loose that anybody, and I forget the wording, I had the clip. I was so loose that anybody could run in, and he gave on whatever avenue whatever number, and you can come in my apartment and have your way with me sexually.
Right.
So
and what he keeps pushing with me is, you know, on one hand, I'm this big whore. On the second hand, I'm actually a man. No, the man is in your camp, apparently, allegedly.
Oh, I got a good picture. Hold on.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but I think
the man woman is in his camp, not in mine.
But I think he's talking about
and she's a racist. I have clips of that man, hermaphrodite, admitting that she is a racist, a proud racist.
Who?
I think he's talking about the first time that MRE did a Piggy Files where he actually did go after Shauna, which was way after his parents were
that was despicable.
Disgusting.
That was despicable.
Exactly. Come on.
I mean, we all knew it to be crap, but you know, the whole point is not a lot of people on here, especially, you know, in his chat, clearly, they hang on his every word and believe everything he says. You know, so some people are going away with that. So he did that first, you know, and MRE had enough. MRE had not gone after him for months.
No, he didn't
say a word.
No, he didn't. And he didn't want to fight with another content creator. And also because it made Angel uncomfortable because she was friends with both of them. And that's what a friend does or a man with respect does. You know what I mean? He didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable by going after him. But wait, here is the hermaphrodite or whatever that means, because the lady was born with two. Okay, listen here. I have a clip of her admitting that she is racist, and there's other things like she's had nooses tied around her fence and stuff. But listen to this.
I don't care what Marie called me. I can handle myself. I own the racist thing. It don't fucking bother me. They tell me that somebody called him a racist. I said, well, that's good. I am too. So we can be racist. Somebody called him a racist. I said, well, that's good. I am too. So we can be racist together. They tell me that somebody called him a racist. I said, well, that's good. I am too. So we can be racist together.
She is saying that she is a racist. And this is like, oh man, I look like crap. But anyway, I'll show you this picture. But she, something to the, well, that's fine because I'm racist too and I'm proud of it. But let's see what else Piggy has to say. And everybody in chat, if there's any, I'm not watching. It's hard for me to see chat and do this. So anybody who sent super chats, if I missed, I apologize. But let's go back. I hope I didn't just remind me.
Actually, I talked about the size of her vagina, things like that. like MRE did. Okay. Here's the point.
Oh my God, the things you said about Josie alone. Are you kidding me?
Josie, listen, first of all, we're not even sure Josie's a woman.
Josie, horrendous.
Angel, you're the woman that used to cheer me on. I put the text up on my community. You called her a loudmouth, a woman who's got a mouth like a truck driver.
Exactly, I told her.
You couldn't stand her until you added FPS.
You're not. No. That's not true. See, that's where you're wrong. Josie and I were friends way before you and I weren't friends.
That must have been a secret. I didn't know about it.
Exactly. She and I were friends for months before you and I weren't friends. Okay. Josie and I were friends. Yeah, you know
exactly.
What? Up the phone and I called her and I told her everything. Yeah, you were a truck driver. I told her everything. Yes, and then that we were friends from that day on. You talked about Lewis. You talked about my kids. You talked about my mother. You had no right to do that. Come on.
Wait a minute. But why did I do that, Angel? Why did I do that? Did I do that because you sat here and allowed people to talk about my wife being raped, whether they were joking about it or whether it was...
You're wrong about that.
It was brought up on your show. Who were you to have anybody on your show talking about that? Okay, you brought up the thing about my daughter. You put up a picture of my 10-year-old stepson. You've said bad things about my mother.
What? I said stuff about your mother?
Yeah, you've talked about. I've heard you with my own ears about how she's a bum because she lives with me.
You never said that. You have never said that. He needs to put the proof up. Maybe you said, what kind of mother raises a son like that?
Yeah.
But did you?
Sorry, I was reading a text. You know, again, he switches it to me to get off the fact of the main question, to get away from what the main question is. He does that throughout the video if you watch it. I think today, well, no, maybe not today. Whenever I get a minute, I'm going to watch that video again and count how many lies are in there.
Yeah, I never said anything that his mother was a bum. The worst thing that I ever did say, excuse me, MB is right, is who raised you, or you weren't raised properly. Those are the only things that I ever said. And to anybody who could sit there on the computer and call women the C word and threaten that they'll smack them, they'll smack the hair off of them, or that black women in America are a false sense of entitlement, whatever it was that he says was not raised properly, in my opinion.
Yeah, right. That's your opinion. Exactly. You could have an opinion because you raised boys. And he called your mother the C word.
Yes,
he did. And was that necessary? No. He lies
and says my mother. He lies and says my mother badgered my father into having a man chainsawed in half. You're a freaking liar.
And he has a lot to answer for that he just refuses to, and at the end of the day, I know some people were mad that you even brought him on, but no, I thought it was a good thing. I thought, okay, there might be peace on each side, not friends, none of that, but okay, might give you a little bit of peace here. But no, like I said in my previous video, that's not going to happen because without you, there is no show.
Well, I wasn't doing it to get peace. I was.
No, I know you wasn't, but that's what I thought. And
even if Angel ended this and said, "Okay, you don't talk about me, I don't talk about you no more." Somebody would write something in Angel's chat one day, and then he'll blame Angel and start going after her again. Emery will do a video and he'll blame Angel. Tony Pizza will say something, he'll blame Angel. I'll do a video, he'll blame Angel and use it as an excuse. So it doesn't matter what she does.
Carry on. Lori Love says, Josie, everything he said last night can be disproved with video and sound bites. If anyone has the time, it can be done. Well, yeah, I mean, Angel already did.
I did it already.
You did. Once he got off and you started showing what you showed that he was lying.
Yeah, and that was even the wrong one. That was the wrong show. I realized halfway through it, I'm like, all right, this is the wrong one. But you know what? Let this play, and then I'll do it another one tomorrow night. But yeah.
Yeah, and I'll help you send you anything that I have.
Yeah, oh my God.
I'm going to start playing it. I don't know if I cut you off because your voice is playing here and there.
Oh my God. I said that your mother is a bum because she lives with you. I said that.
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Holy shit. You're just going to sit here and lie, aren't you?
I'm not lying.
You're sitting here and you're
Angel, I'm not the one that lies. I'm not the one that lies.
Oh my God.
You never pay attention to why I do the things I do.
I said that your mother is for living with you. I want you to show me that where I said that. You said people send you clips. You heard it with your own ears. I want to see the clip. Show the clip.
I'm sure I have it.
Go through your phone
and not to mention, you had how many people did you have sitting on this screen talking about my wife's son being a drug addict at 10 years old? All she said is that his addiction or his journey in addiction began. Meaning, and if you guys would have asked, that maybe one night when he was staying at a sleepover while Shannon was working a 14-hour shift, some kid or his older brother got my eldest stepson to try fucking marijuana. But you let MRE sit here and talk about he was a pill addict, and you did it, and MB did it. You allow that.
No. Nobody said, MRE never said he was a pill addict. Give me a break.
Oh my God.
It came from your wife's own mouth. That
I know the clip.
Years old began his road to addiction.
Yes. Did she say he was a pill addict?
Who knows?
Did she say he was an addict then?
A 10-year-old boy being addicted to anything.
Wasn't addicted.
That's what
for
she
some
said.
reason. Yeah, no.
She 100%. Did you show that last night? Where she said, my son's addiction story started at 10 years old. Exactly. That is a baby. How do you not know that your 10-year-old son is doing drugs, whether it's weed, pills, whatever it is? A 10-year-old boy in 4th grade should know nothing about drugs. But his mother was doing, and that was her little stream at Lefty. Her little stream going at Lefty. She ended up destroying herself more than she destroyed Lefty.
Yeah, no shit, but he wasn't addicted. Okay, he wasn't addicted. She just meant the first time he tried it, she used it.
Okay,
she said the wrong thing.
That's not what. Well, that's what she said. Why don't you put her videos back up then? If that's all she meant, you took the videos down.
Well, let me see, Angel. Let's see. Why don't we put her videos back up? Because since the very day that she started posting them, and you know this, some fucking animal in Patch Hog, okay, for no reason.
Docs. There's a docs. There he goes. He's doxing me on Angel's show.
Exactly.
You didn't know me or my wife started an animal where she tore my wife apart and used everything my wife was trying to do to help other struggling single moms and people in addiction and recovery. She used that to try to make my wife look bad, to slander her.
What I did was FBS would tell a story on his channel about certain things, and then I go to her clip and show that the story was different. And the first time I ever used a clip from her show is when he said that he never spoke to his wife in rehab. He looked at her name tag, saw the name, found her on social media. His wife's story was, she had to get his signature. This guy comes out of the pool with these tattoos, and he's sexy looking. And then he spent the whole day it was like a family day, and they spent the whole day talking in the office. That's when your wife's clips were used to show the inconsistencies and the lies. You took down that channel when you realized that her stories were not matching up with your stories, and we can put them together. Just like she tried to say that Angel outed her RAPE. Now, how did Angel out that to people when she did multiple shows on her RAP story? And she also talked about it on his channel when that whole A-Light thing came out. But Angel was the one that made the son hear it. If the wife didn't want that out in the universe, she should have never put it on YouTube to begin with.
Well, how about the fact that I shared her response to A-Light and the rape thing on all 3 of my social media platforms, which altogether has about, 70,000 people, followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call them. They didn't object. They were so happy. There's a show where she's thanking me publicly. So if your son didn't know this, why did you allow me to share it all over my social media accounts?
I mean, where was the son? Was he, a 19-year-old? Where is he? He's in the basement. He's not looking at social media. He hasn't walked in the house. Where that fat idiot is on YouTube day and night. He's never walked in and seen him on there talking. Like he doesn't know it. That is ridiculous. Now, if he had have said it was the younger child that didn't know, that's a different thing. Exactly. But a 19-year-old, When your mother's been on there talking about it and talking about, her life and this, that, and the third. No, that was ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. And even with him saying that, that is not what happened. That's not what happened. Nobody was making fun of it. Nobody was chastising her for it. It's not what happened. I made the mistake. You didn't say a word about it, Angel. Nothing.
No, I was talking. I corrected you.
You actually corrected me. Yes, you did. So, and I apologized in that moment.
Yes.
And then later on, because it kept being brought up, I did a whole video on it and showed you why I thought what I thought. So, he keeps wanting to throw that in there all the time. No, nobody did that. No one.
Hello, Mike Slick.
Hi, Mike Slick. Yeah. Mike Slick's done a complete change around, hasn't he?
Mike Slick's a good guy.
I didn't like him at first because he was all in the pizza army, but I like him now. But he was about the only decent looking one in the pizza army, by the way. I mean, when Chicago Muscle was putting up their pictures like he does with FBS, they all look, well, I won't say the word, but they all look like rejects, don't they? Mike Slick was about the only one that looked halfway normal. Jesus.
I don't have a clue what any of them look like.
Mike Slick's not bad.
What he said was that his son and her son was watching him, and because he was talking about me, his son went and clicked on me and happened to see us discussing this. Are you serious? And that his son didn't know.
Yeah, but if you cast your mind back, Angel. Remember when they were on looking for ponies or something? They were on
pony hunting.
Yeah,
pony hunting.
They were on that. Now, he got on there, and he was. That's when that fella, that guy from. To me, he looked Filipino. He said he was Indian, but I don't think he was. I think he was part Filipino. And he was saying, yes, look at the dot on your head. There was a child laughing in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's doing that in front of that child. So, and that is a child. His son was 19. There's a big difference, right?
Absolutely. The little boy, he had the little kid laughing in the background. He's like, I hope you guys like that. And he's like, I did. And Angel, I heard you said something, and I know like you weren't meaning this in a bad way. Somebody joined and they were like, hey, where's NB? And you're like, oh, NB always leaves, whatever. The thing is, like, you asked me to join your stream a lot, and once it hits like about 10 o'clock, it's like time for me to get the little one to bed. And I have a small New York apartment. Certain things that I might join your stream to talk about, I don't want her hearing. So it's not. Do you understand? So it's not me. I watch your stuff in the morning, but there's certain things, she's the type that needs to come cuddle next to mom to go to bed, even though she's 12. So there's certain things I don't want her hearing. So that's why most of the time your streams, I catch up in the morning, because when there's little ears around, they don't need to be part of this. They don't need to know anything about this. But something I want to bring up, and I was just off topic. Okay. When he said something about one of the first times that I talked to him, I want to say I remember that a poster and the shirt. All right. And he was talking about what a great guy you were. Okay. The first time they talked, they were in rehab. So did he bring a picture of your dad and a Gotti shirt to rehab? That's what I got from that. He must have brought your dad's picture to rehab with him, because she's saying the first time that they talked, she remembers seeing that poster, and I want to say his shirt. So he brought your dad's picture to rehab with him, definitely.
Yeah, but Mike Slick just said, not only that, Piggy showed texts from his stepson to him, and the way they communicate, it's not that of a father and son, more like friends and some hood shit too. And exactly that. You know, I said that also. When families normally combine, you know,
Mhm.
you take on that family, they're a package. He doesn't take that boy on as a package. It's always my stepson, even the little one. It's always my stepson, my stepson, my stepson. That speaks volumes.
Yeah.
That means he's not truly accepted him into his heart as a child, you know, as a child of his, which most people do, you know. And so right there you see there's something going on there. But my
Mhm.
main thing with them is, you know, they haven't been married long enough for this crack to be happening to Shanna. Now, she's not my favorite person in the world, we all know that, but I think she's made a huge mistake. She's going to look round, they're all going to be homeless, and they're all going to have end up with nothing, because he's destroying their life. He is, because of YouTube, because of his ego, because of he, you know, he can't back down. He's this big man. Listen, when I hope if that happens, Harambe down there is going to give you some money to get somewhere, or you know, help you out here, because that's why he's doing this for him. You know, it's ridiculous.
And then let's get to Angel.
I can't play that because of his music. All right, let's see what else here.
Her to lie about her, and you sat by and watched it, and you discussed it with me. You knew NB was doing it, okay? And now you deny that she did those things.
That
you actually said the other night on Lee's show, you said, "Oh, she didn't make a fake back page ad of Shanna." Yes, she did.
No, I did.
Exactly.
I did. He put up a fake Grinder account of MRE. Why can't I put up a fake back page account of Shanna? Remember the fake Grinder?
Did?
Yes, remember the
Oh,
fake Grinder? Remember the fake Grinder account he made of MRE? He put MRE on made this fake dating web thing. He did the same thing. He made a fake type of dating website.
Confused. I thought that I'm confused now, because I thought that the back page ad was way back, and I thought Bloody Face TV did that.
Yes, Bloody Face TV did it, but then when FBS put up that fake Grinder of MRE, yes, Bloody Face put up the fake back page. But then when FBS put up that fake Grinder, which I still have, that's when I put on my community tab. You know that I'm
okay. All right, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Yes, and I'll admit it. And I don't even know if her name. I don't even know I don't know how to read back page. There was I don't even think her name was on it. It was just like a back page ad, and something was circled saying it was Shanna, and there was no number, no picture or anything of her. But he put up that fake Grinder of MRE. So then I'm like, I guess I'll go get that fake back page and put that up now. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, I didn't know any of this. I thought he was talking about from way back when this first came out.
I remember that part vaguely. I remember that vaguely.
Yeah.
But even then, I didn't really think too much of it. I thought, nah, somebody's messing around.
Bloody Face did it. Bloody Face definitely put it up, but when he put up MRE's fake Grinder thing, then it's like, well, you want to put up fake Grinder accounts of our friends, then we'll put up the fake back page accounts of
I didn't know that.
And
I won't lie.
James Proctor on here says all of the doxing on both sides should stop. Well, James Proctor, I'm going to say this to you. Yeah, I mean, it's not a good thing. It should stop. But at the end of the day, they don't want to stop. They do. What can be worse? Put yourself, James Proctor, in Chicago Muscle shoes, Angel shoes. They're talking about her dead brother, a little child that died in an accident. They're talking about finding people's graves to throw excrement on them. And what would you do if that happened to you? And I'd like to see what your answer to that is. What would you do? Everything, Chicago Muscle is doing right now is really an eye-opener. We're really seeing who these people are and what they're about, and for somebody to be seeking deceased people's graves, to desecrate or whatever. There is something really sick about that, James Proctor. So I'd like to know, what if that were you and it was your mother, your dead sibling, something that happened to you, what would you do? Okay. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
They put up that, and it wasn't you that he commented on it. That girl Jessica that they were doxing, that fake girl. They put up a gravesite with her, so I don't know what that means. But I'm going to go ahead and listen to this.
You know she did.
She did not make.
Yes, she did. She can't even deny it. Yes, she did. People saw it. I asked people in the chat. She had it up on one of her shorts. She made a fake back page ad. First, she said she picked some hotel here in
somebody
Lancaster.
else made that back. Come on, yes,
it was on NB's
Someone else made it.
No, somebody else. Yeah, somebody else made it, and it was like the steamboat, whatever. And I just explained it to you. So, Angel, I mean, you just didn't know, but now I'm explaining it to you. I'm explaining to you, and you could play this later on your stream if you want to like recant this. You know what I mean?
I just remembered what you're talking about.
What?
It wasn't. It was to. I didn't actually put that up. That was sent, and it was as far as I'm not going to go into it because it's the girl. I'd be doxing all over again.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but that was nothing to do with me at all. I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know. I was told later. Oh, this is, something they just wanted to show what actually happened with this girl. That's what that was. And I didn't find that. Listen, Lee says it all the time too, Josie, Lee gives me way too much credit. I do not hunt people down. Honest to God, every single thing I got was from people that were against Lee or whatever. I didn't get one thing, me personally. I never paid for anything. I never looked it up. None of the above. I surely didn't.
Yeah, that was that fake grinder they made of Emma saying that's the fake grinder. Yes. So he did that, and then that's when I went and put up the thing again of the whatever. Wrong or right, I did it. But let's go ahead.
Did you lose your fucking marbles? I have text messages from you talking about what a lowlife she is for doing these things to Shanna. I'll post them tonight. I have them from you.
Put them up on the screen right now.
Angel, we have 2,000 texts back and forth.
You never said that she started the back page ad. That was somebody else, and you said it on my show on May 17th that you told them that you reposted it. And he did today. She reposted
it. Angel, she didn't repost it. She made it. She made the thing. She didn't make a real fake back page ad. She made a mock fake back page ad and put it on a short video on her channel to try to convince people
I didn't make it. Somebody else did, but that's regardless of the point. Anyway.
Wife used to be a prostitute.
It wasn't her who did that. You're lying.
Oh my God. I took the channel down, Angel. I took the channel down. It was one of the reasons. Are you kidding me? The channel is gone. It was her. It was
everything he struck on my channel had to do with him. He did not strike one video I made about his wife. His ego wanted the videos down about him. He did not strike one video I made about his wife.
It was her. It was also her who said that every time I have sex with Shanna, I'm practicing bestiality. It was also her who...
I did.
I never listened, FBS. I didn't like her either.
What did I do? Oh, no. What did I just do? Did I just click off the wrong? There was... What did I do? Oh, no. There was... You'll get killed. What is that? Oh, no. There was a... Whatchamacallit? Oh, what did I just do? I clicked off the wrong one. Add to stream. There was a silly song, and it was like I screwed a Sasquatch at night, It was a silly song, and I put what's her name's face on it. Shannon's face on the Sasquatch. It was just a silly song.
Oh my god!
And it was like called like I screwed a Sasquatch last
I mean,
night.
the thing is, if he did put up a fake Grindr account, what does he expect? I mean, my god.
Yeah, I got to go back now and find Angels because I hit the wrong button. Stop. Darn it. Yeah, and it was like a silly song. And I also did something with Josie, and actually she looked pretty hot and was like, I'm a fucking bitch. Don't you know that shit? Yeah.
I liked that video.
Yeah. But it was more of like a silly, like.
Yeah, I still love that video. Yeah, I like that video. You made me look great in that.
Yeah, some things.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
There was a silly song.
Have you got it?
I don't think I have it anymore.
No, me and her were going at it hammer and tong, and all of a sudden she put up this video, and
it was like I was making fun of Gunsmoke because he did stuff like that, like kind of like his videos where he refaced at people, and I did.
It was called "I'm a Fucking Bitch" or something. Actually, I like that song.
Yeah, that song's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, who is it? Who sings that?
I forget, but also.
Yeah, I always liked your taste in music, by the way, even when I didn't like you. And, yeah, she put up this video, and I thought, oh, I look good in that. I'm going to leave that one up. You should play it if you got it. If that was hilarious, I thought, oh my god.
I'll look for it, but I think because he took it down. But it was like more like going at.
Take it down. I left that.
No. But he removed the channel. Why doesn't he put the channel back up and prove all this stuff? You can take the strikes away. Share screen. I got it back. Chrome tab. Fat bully, stop threatening me. Yeah, and it was her face on like a Sasquatch, and it was like a song. I fucked a Sasquatch last night, and then there she is dancing around as a Sasquatch.
Yeah, and he's the man that doesn't watch anything you do, right?
No, and it was more silly. And I also did like a Frozen song, like she's a hoe, you know, like to that and had Shanna. Like it's
the funniest thing I laughed at, and I laughed real hard at it. It was the video you put up about me, and I looked in the corner, and there was Lee Cole on my wall in a portrait.
Yes, yeah, and the cats, because you said you were a cat lady, like you
I laughed so hard. Oh.
See, a lot of it was like silly stuff, and even MRE with his 3 poodles. You know what I mean? Right. Like it was like silly stuff.
She never said bestiality. Come on,
exactly. Yes, you see how he.
Yes, she did. She also said that what was it? I was thinking about it the other day.
He thinks about it.
She's going to put Shanna's pictures on fake porn and send it to Shanna's parents and her.
I never said that. Never.
Yeah, Angel, you're going to tell me that with all the scumbag, low-life shit you've seen her do, that this is beyond the pale? Oh, she wouldn't go that far?
Prove it, because I've never done that. Put that up. Prove it. Prove it.
So what he's saying right now, you've never done.
I've never said that I was going to put Shanna's face on porn and send it to her parents. No way.
I didn't think you did. I didn't think you would ever say something like that.
I was on porn by a bloody face, but you know, no, NB, irregardless of what videos she put up about me, there was never anything like that. No. That's bullshit.
That far? Come on, Angel. You're not being honest. You're doing this because you will befriend anyone who will talk bad about
you. No,
you're
a liar. You're a liar.
If a pedophile came on here today, okay, and you knew he was a pedophile, and he said, hey, I have some bad shit to talk about.
Could you imagine this?
For a week. How about DJ Never Know Mind, Angel?
DJ Never Know Mind, I really, truly believed. And then I said what I said when Marla asked me, I said, some things sound reasonable, but other things no. You flipped out over that. I'm not allowed to have an opinion. You Let's handle that.
Wait a minute. Let's just make this clear. Without you even knowing whether or not he even ever met me or my wife, you allowed him on your show so he could say disgusting sexual things
You
about
never
my wife.
on my show. What are you talking about? He was never on this show.
In your
He was
chat,
on my show.
whatever.
So what?
He was on Josie's show.
You have
you welcome him.
You have every degenerate.
Exactly. He threatened me before I even put DJ Never Know Mind on there. And
I'm going to pause.
What now?
I'm going to pause for 1 sec to use the toilet. So you guys.
Okay. Now that whole thing came about because he threatened me before I put DJ Never Know Mind on there, and he's not threatening me. He's not telling me who I can have on my show, him or Harambe. I'll put up who I like. Now this guy, whether from what he was telling me, it sounded legit to me, and I guess from what I'm understanding from DJ Never Know Mind, he's going to be putting more out about that. Now, that guy is entitled to say whatever he thinks. How many degenerates has he had up on his show talking shit about me? How many? You know? And so I let the guy talk, whatever. Whether, you know, some of it, I thought I questioned him thoroughly. I thought I did. I asked him the correct questions. Now, people can believe what they want to believe. The same way they can believe what they want to believe when he puts his shit up. You know what I mean? About people, the lies that people tell up there and whatever. Now, this guy, DJ Never Know Mind, has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with anything you were talking to him about. This is supposed to be about you and him. And he switches it to that to get you off track.
Well, exactly. Now, I had no idea what he was talking about. But now I know. I thought he was talking about way back when with this back page stuff. I had no idea that this happened. And yeah, he did. He put up the fake grinder saying that MRE had a grinder account, calling him Mr. E.
Yeah, I made a show about it. Because he was saying that he had AIDS. He was saying all kinds of things.
And DJ Never Know Mind popped up after after Fat Boy did a stream with pictures of somebody's deceased father and their mother, saying that they gave the whole town AIDS. So DJ Never Know Mind popped up after he said that he put up fake stories about MRE's family giving the whole town AIDS. So, I mean, that's like the same thing. So it's not okay if it happens on our side. And we don't know if DJ Never Know Mind, was telling the truth or not.
That's what I said.
Whether he is or not. What is it our job to distinguish that? The guy got up and said what he had to say.
Yep.
And that's that. Whether, we're not, what are we, the Spanish Inquisition? If the man says that that's his side of it, that's his side of it. And what you notice is, what I notice, and which is very significant about all the DJ Never Know Mind shit, is he hasn't denied it, has he?
Nope.
Not once.
All right, is this the right one?
Generate on YouTube in your chat.
Is this playing? This is playing for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And all they do is say, pounding the pink veal.
Yes, thank you.
Pounding the pink veal. What's the worst thing Pink Veal has done other than the name?
The degenerate things that he said.
All right, you know what that even comes
You're not
from?
going to get anywhere with this.
Used to nods talk about how that name is a disgusting sexual thing. Do you know that that's a reference from Casino? It's literally about veal.
I didn't say anything about his name. I could care less.
Yeah, no, your friend Josie. Your friend Josie. Angel, I told you we're not going to get anywhere. I don't know what your goal was with this.
What Josie does has nothing to do with Angel. Angel, what is done on her platform is on Angel. Josie's platform is on Angel. is on Josie. My platform, it's on me. Don't blame Angel for things that other people do.
I don't know. There's been too much done, Angel.
No, hold on. Okay, I just want to tell everybody something. Hold on 1 minute.
Go ahead.
He won. Everybody, my nephew won. He won. And FPS is really mad.
No, I'm just saying. I don't really even know.
Do you want me to show you everything that I showed the other night when you were supposed to be here? When I asked you to come on here and let's get this out, get this all out in the open already. Do you want me to show you? I want you to show me where I told BK Shallon to go after you, or that
no. You praised him for going after me. You praised him for going after me.
No. You're wrong.
After you heard,
I never praised him for going after you. You know what I mean?
You didn't tell him, "Good job, you've been doing great lately."
What did I say?
If you allowed anybody from my community in your chat,
I told him to stay away from you. I told him, stop it. Don't fight with these people. Stay away. You're not going to get anywhere. You're going to get handcuffs put on you. You're going to get set up. That's what I told him. It's everybody here. You want me to show you the show? I'll get the show and pull it up right now.
Okay, so all the people that saw it, they were imagining it.
Holy shit. I'm going to get it up right now. Okay. I'm going to put it up here right now, what I told BK Shallon. Yeah, you're just going to lie about everything.
I think you might have said good job on calling him out about him saying threatening things to women. You might have said that.
Yeah, probably.
But not as far as like keep going after him and stuff like that. We've all told him they're trying to set you up.
Exactly.
Stay away from them. They want to put you in jail or you're going to get hurt. And we've all said it to him.
Angel.
You just listen.
No. I'm going to call you out on your lies. I'm going to call you out on your lies.
All right.
I don't want to forget this.
Tell me about
I don't want to forget
right
this.
Now.
I want to bring this up, okay? You like to talk about the stuff I've said about MRE's family, women in his family.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know, and you can go check the dates, that MRE did a disgusting video about my aunt, my dead aunt, before I ever mentioned the woman in his family. And when I did, it was in response to that. So you like to talk about what I did to MRE, but you completely ignore what he does, what he did to get me to do that.
He's dead on. He said
you act like you're a little innocent man over here, but
no. I fight back.
Sorry. You went after my kid.
He put the story out on his loose aunt and lied about it. He put the story out first, and I don't know who went after who first. If
he went after MRE first.
Yes,
I thought so.
Yes, he did. So. MRE didn't do anything. I was surprised. You know, I thought MRE let him get away for a long time without saying anything. And then he did that grinder thing. He did that, talked about his family and his relatives. He did that all before MRE even went at it. You know, MRE held that in for a while, and I was surprised by that. You know, and so it's crazy.
MRE actually had certain subscribers that were upset with him because he wasn't responding and going after Piggy.
Exactly, they were.
Kids, you went after his family members. You did that.
No. Wait a minute. No. Listen to me. I'm not saying I didn't do any of those things, but what did I do it in response to, Angel? Maybe I had enough of you sitting here and talking about the fucking people in my family. My stepson, when he was 10, putting up a picture of my currently 10-year-old stepson. Angel, no matter what your excuse is, first of all, you knew that was my stepson. Secondly, why put up a picture of a little boy? What was going on in your head? What was going on in your head when you said, whoever this little boy is, he's on this picture? Why wouldn't I have Jerry, for instance, block this out before I put it up? Were you just acting out of it?
You didn't know it was his stepson.
Exactly.
And when you found out, you blurted out and apologized and made up for the mistake.
And as you notice, here he brings another one, Jerry. You know, it's Jerry, it's NB, it's me, it's Marla, it's DJ, no, never mind. It's everybody but him, okay?
Absolutely.
How were you acting when you said that my mother deserved what she got and she's not a good mother? Shanna's kid is still alive. How is that? How is that? What kind of mental sick thing was that to say? How was
Angel,
that?
let me explain you.
Listen to me. Your friends made those memes. Your friend made that.
Your friend did. NB made it.
Oh
NB made all.
Oh my God. No, she did not.
I got Tony Pizza on a recording saying it. I believe Johnny Mac played it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Tony Pizza knows it came from her. They all come from her.
Tony Pizza's telling the truth, so that means that Tony Pizza is telling the truth about Johnny Mac giving his wife methadone. So he's saying now that Tony Pizza tells the truth.
Yeah. Again, with that, Tony Pizza said that nobody really pays a lot of mind to what Tony Pizza says, but sometimes that in particular was a nugget of truth. But other times he just sits up and straight up lies. So it is hard to know. I just think here he goes again. He brings someone else. Now it's Tony Pizza. Why is he not just addressing you and him? What went on with you and him, Angel? That's what
I believe Tony Pizza always, said that it wasn't us. But then what did they get him on the phone and try to convince him? Well, look at this. Look at this.
He said many times it wasn't you.
Yeah. So then they got him on the phone, recorded him, and I didn't hear the phone recording. But on a phone recording, he's saying it's it, but everywhere else he isn't. But so we must believe Tony Pizza when Tony Pizza says, actually, Joe Candella's the one that told everybody that Johnny Mac gives his wife methadone. He recorded the conversation and sent messages to many people. And it's even documented in Tony Pizza's chat. So that came from Joe Candela. But let's continue.
Our Angel, she's behind all this.
She's
behind all this.
Let me ask
you.
Prove it. You didn't say that you smacked the hair right off Marla's face?
After she threatened me? Absolutely.
She didn't
you threatened me. She didn't?
How about,
she didn't?
So did Josie threaten you too? Because she threatened to smack Josie too.
With Josie's bullshit, I said something like, I would slap you in the face.
Marla, I will smack the dog shit out of your mouth.
No, I said
smack Josie too.
I said I'd slap the hair off your head. Yeah.
And you'd spit in the face and you would smack Josie.
Yes,
too.
Josie has threatened my wife. Josie has trashed my wife needlessly and for months and months. Yes, so Josie deserves to be slapped in her fucking mouth.
So did Josie threaten you? Do you see how you act?
He just said that Josie deserves to be smacked. Josie never threatened his wife. His wife has said things about Josie. She responded. The wife has said things about Angel. Angel responded. The wife has said things about me. I responded. She's on YouTube. She's up there. Just because she's a woman doesn't mean that if she says something about somebody, we can't respond.
She threatened my wife. She threatened my wife with physical harm.
What?
I never.
How about your father? How about your Uncle Vince? How about
my Uncle Vinny? That's all bullshit. If that was true, he'd be in jail right now. You know damn well it's not true. That's an E-like lie, and
he
you
raped
know
and
it.
killed a woman.
Give me a break. You know damn well it's not true. That's an E-like tale. If that was true, he'd be in jail.
What would your father have done?
What would my father say about you?
Listen,
they're threatening to smack women, calling women the C word.
Oh yeah, because your dad was above all of that. Your dad didn't look up the wait. Your dad didn't look up at the sky. He didn't look up at the sky and say God is a motherfucking cocksucker when he lost a basketball bet. I'm sure he'd never call a woman the C word.
Please. Oh my God.
No, maybe my father did that when his son was killed. Fuck you, you low-life dirty piece of shit. Fuck you, you fucking loser.
Ooh, she's cursing.
You piece of shit.
Oh man, she's mad. She's cursing. She's mad. She's cursing. Wow.
I've never done that before.
He made you mad.
You're speaking about one thing. This is exactly what JTP said the other night in his podcast when he said, "You're talking about one thing. Why do you immediately go after my family instead? I'm sitting there discussing something with you, and right away, my Uncle Vinny did this. My father did that."
You know why, Angel? It's called gaslighting. And I encourage everybody. I'm really into old movies, and there's an old movie called Gaslight, and it's with Ingrid Bergman, and I forget the name of the actor. MRE will know what I'm talking about. And it's about how this guy what he does is he murders her aunt, and then years earlier, and then he marries the niece, and then tries to make her seem like she's crazy. You know, he does all these different things in order to make her seem crazy, so she ends up being put in the loony bin, and he gets all the money. And the name of the movie is called Gaslight. People that are into film noir and the old movies, take a look at that. And that's exactly is what is going on here. You know, he's trying to change it to, it's not about you and him anymore. It's about your father, your brother, your this, your that. You know, it's the same thing.
Oh, I see. So gaslighting is trying to convince someone else they're crazy through manipulation.
Yes. Yes. You like those old movies. You'll love this one, Angel. It's
I will
Ingrid
watch
Bergman, and it's called Gaslight. And I believe it's on YouTube. You can watch it for free. And everything the guy is doing is what FBS is doing to you. He's gaslighting you.
I see. Okay. Because that's what made me flip out. First of all, my father, because he lost a gambling, a Yankee game or a football game, would never look up in the air and say, "Oh God, F you," blah blah blah. No, maybe my father did that when his son.
Yeah, but you know what, Angel? Even if he did, maybe he did it as a joke. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, you know, that type of thing.
Never.
I mean, come on.
Never. You know what the problem is that FBS lives through that Gotti, the first Gotti movie. And so whatever that first Gotti movie says, like my mother is Jewish, this is what he lived and lived and breathed that movie. I don't know if they said that in the movie. He never looked up at the sky and said, "God, why'd you make me lose that?" No. Maybe when his son died, he did.
Yeah, Redzilla said if Piggy was in that movie, it'd be called Faglight.
Oh my God.
No, but it's a really good movie if you like, you know, black and white movies. It's an old movie, but you know, a lot of these old movies shows what goes on today, and that particular movie, it shows you how the guy is, and he is FBS 100%.
Let's get through.
You punk, you're a bitch. Now I'm going to show everybody all the things that you said. Hold on, I'll show you all. You loser, you punk. You want to beat up women?
Is he gone?
Piece of shit.
He's gone. He's gone at this point.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to play like 2 more minutes, and then everybody else can check it out. Somebody in chat, please drop the link to this so you guys can continue watching it on Angel's stream. And thank you for letting me share this, Angel.
Well, Teresa Murphy said there are 2 versions of the movie Gaslight.
You can't reason with somebody who's going to sit there and keep on lying and lying and lying. All he's doing is lying. He has no receipts for anything. The receipts, I'm going to bring them up right now. What a punk. What a psycho case. Hold on.
Watch the Ingrid Bergman movie, not the other movie.
You. Piece of shit liar. Where is this? Listen, I always get upset. Hold on, I'll get it. I'll show you, like you punk. You couldn't shine my father's shit. Nothing but a punk who sits and begs for money on the internet. You beg for money and you trash women daily. You lie. You're nothing but a liar. And you're friends with rats. You're now the rat whisperer. Let's see. Hold on, I'll get it. See, I realize right now that I'm sitting there going, "Is this the right video?"
I don't hear anything.
No, we couldn't hear it.
Yeah, because you can't hear it yet because I was trying to
figure it out.
Yeah. So I wasn't talking yet. Yeah. But you do hear me vaping.
No, I didn't actually.
What do you do trashing Angel in any way? Angel, doesn't really bother anybody. She stands up for herself and her family. She puts herself in her family. Other than that, she's pretty much a sweetheart of a person.
See, this is when he really liked me.
Yep, I remember clipping that.
But that goes to show the character of a dude like that. Okay,
He worshipped the ground you walked on.
Okay. For whatever reason it might be, I don't know.
For whatever reason it might be, not walking away from MRE when you want me to.
You're talking about John Gotti's daughter. I mean, if you can't have respect for her, who can you have respect for?
Oh my God!
I take on.
Good Lord! How do you explain this? Oh my
Hit the
God.
like button. See, unlike him, I never ask for money. I ask for likes. So please hit the like button, everybody. Hello there, Lee Cole. How are you?
I have some.
Good morning, Zia Lessa.
Hello, Zio.
Here we go. Hold on, let me turn this up.
What are you doing trashing Angel in any way? Angel, doesn't really bother anybody. She stands up for herself and her family. She defends herself and her family. Other than that, she's pretty much a sweetheart of a person.
Oh my God!
But that goes to show the character of a dude like that. Okay, even if for some reason you don't like Angel, okay, for whatever reason it might be, I don't know. You're talking about John Gotti's daughter. I mean, if you can't have respect for her, who can you have respect for? That's just my take on it.
Oh my God.
So there we go. Even if you don't like her for some reason, even if you don't like her because she still wants to be friends with MRE when you have a problem with him, FBS, that's John Gotti's daughter. She's the sweetest.
Yeah, you're no longer the stepdaughter, right? I mean,
Yep.
Oh my God.
Well, here's a good one. Wait. Oh, wait. No, wait. This isn't, hold on. Here.
Exposed as a fucking fraud. It's ridiculous. So I hung up the Pizza Army thing because it was originally about to go after Chris. Chris has been exposed as a fucking fraud. He's been exposed as a cop calling fucking rat who asks people to copyright strike channels. He has no problems with fucking calling the cops. He's been exposed for doing the super chat fucking scam, ripping people off. He's exposed. That was my fucking agenda. That's done.
So there's Johnny Mac saying that FBS is a cop caller. He's a scammer. And he's been exposed. And this is his friend right now.
Yeah, but here's the thing about it. When you listen to the audio of Harambe talking about him when he was on his way down to visit him or to go out to dinner, he was lemonhead. He never ate at such restaurants. He knows what type of crap he eats. He knows he can show him the better way, and really running him down. Nothing was said about that. They've brushed that under the carpet. Then you had the audio of Johnny Mac talking about Harambe. Now, in that audio, he's saying that, the man's a pervert, he's disgusting, la, la, la. You can clearly hear in that audio, no one chopped that up. And you know what signified that? You know what put the seal on that? Was when Angel asked FBS, you're friends with, that he's your friend. He did the Jimmy Calandra thing.
Exactly.
Calandra, when they asked him, FBS is your friend, he said, well, we're friendly. He didn't really acknowledge him. We're good. That's what they're doing right now because they know it's true. They all talk about each other behind their backs. They all, are doing this shit behind each other's backs. And that's something we don't do over here. If any of us have a problem over here, we call one another. We talk about it. Angel, a little while ago, messaged me. She had been blocked from my channel. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I really didn't know. That's what I'm talking about. Is communication. She called me. I saw it. I had no idea. I took care of it. And so there it is. That's the difference between us and them.
Here's a good one. Wait, where is it? And then I got to go grab the...
Yeah, I got to get off in a minute. I've got to...
yeah, this is going to be my grand finale, but this is a good one. Okay, here. And then it's going to be my grand finale.
We'll get to more. But Angel is no rat.
Angel's no rat.
That's a disgusting statement to make about somebody. Since I've been talking to Angel, she's told me about several instances where people have tried to say things like this. Well, one person, okay? And so it's not brand new. But yesterday there was a comment made on Stacks, chatting with Stacks, on his video. If you guys didn't see it, check it out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. That I guess if I got the story straight, Gene Borello has a court date maybe coming up, and if he gets remanded or something, they're going to say that they're going to drop some fake paperwork and say that it was Angel that caused it, okay, that she ratted him out. Listen, I don't, it's not like I'm with Angel every second of the day. I've never even met Angel in person. But I can tell you this.
I'll beat you 1 hour on the phone with the
pretty honest. We talk regularly. I've never heard her fucking even insinuate that she would do something like that. As a matter of fact, everything she's ever said to me is the opposite. That she would never, that some of these people, yeah, she's certainly not fucking happy with. And I don't think she'd be terribly upset if bad things happen to them. But she has no desire or plans to make anything like this happen. She's not going to tell anybody anything. She wouldn't call the cops on anybody. That's nonsense. Nonsense. Anybody who says she called the cops on them is full of shit. They're just lying to make her look bad. And to say she called somebody's PO, I'm telling you, that's not true. There's no truth to it.
Oh my God.
Angel's no red. David, I believe that's David S. Cameron, a super sticker. Thank you so much. I'm sorry because I couldn't see the chat. But Angel, thank you for letting me share this. Any final words?
Anytime, NB, anytime. And somebody in the chat said, "Oh, Joe Coffey said that. Yeah, he heard my father say that. Yeah, how come these people always say things? But play the tapes. Play the tapes. If you heard my father saying it, play the tapes."
Yeah, and I have a final word. I want to say that last night just showed you the crazy that he is. Angel, you weren't prepared, for him to just jump on like that. But even not being totally prepared, you hit him with everything that is a lie, and you showed it afterwards. And so, no, did he walk out of there the victor? Absolutely not. He walked out of there looking like an idiot that he is, a fool that he is. And FBS, I'm going to tell you this one more time. People over here, some of the people over here are not playing with you as you see. Look at what you value. Look at your family. Look at your wife. You've not been married very long. Forget the ego. Forget this crap. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be the one to suffer. Your family's going to be the one to suffer. Your marriage is going to suffer from it. And you brought this upon yourself. Now you can double down and let Harambe there influence you to do this and do that, and don't back down and la, la, la. Sometimes, you know what? You have to admit and say, okay, well, I don't want this for my family. It's not about you. Everything is not about you. It's not about your ass. It's not. It's about your family, your life, and everything else. Look at Jimmy Calandra. You know, regardless of what people say about him, he's taken a step back. We all see it. He has.
Yep.
And why? Why, FBI? Look at that. Follow his lead. He's taken a step back from it. Why? Because, you know, he wants to take care of his family. He wants to do whatever's best for him. You're following Harambe down there, who basically, once you're off of here, which you will be off of here shortly, trust and believe, what's going to happen is all your subscribers that, you know, oh yeah, you know, like Jesse Roth, the sloth, Dana Smith, that idiot, you know, worrying about rats being raped. No, I'm sorry to say the rape word, but you know, that's what it is. That's what happened. And you know what? Where are they going to go? They're going to go to Harambe and let him carry on. Let him get the super chats. Let him take your money, which is what he is doing, you moron. Take a look. Open your mind. See what's going on here. In any event, that's it. I'm out. And thank you,
Thanks,
Angel.
Josie.
I'll watch you later. What time are you coming on?
I'm gonna set it for 8 o'clock, 8:30, 8:15, somewhere around there.
Okay. And I just want to give a shout out to Mobland. I love you, Mobland. He's from my home country. Well, half of my home country, the bottom half.
Everybody sub to Mobland's a good guy. Angel, if there's any clips you are looking for or need, you know how to get in touch with me. I can help you, you know, for whatever you're doing tonight.
Yeah, I think you gave me all of them. I've played them on 3 different streams that I did. 3 different. I'm gonna have to find the one where they're all on at the same time, and I'll show that, because he lied. He lies all the time.
Yeah, and I'll send you the one where they're actually saying that they doxed Tony Pizza's mom first. Look what you Hey, Heidi. Everybody please sub to Heidi Black. She's awesome.
Hi, Heidi. I did. Could you please send me that one with the Mac guy saying that?
The one that I just played with the Mac guy saying it on this show?
That they doxed Tony Pizza's mom first?
Oh, FBS said it to Tony Pizza. That look what you made me do. Yeah. I'll send it to you.
Yes.
I'll send that to you. And then Dean, I got to put his, because we want to help. Dean's on his road to 1K. MRE's friend Dean. Let's everybody.
Well, from what I saw as well, MB, you know, Chicago Muscle has given FBS an out. He's given him an out, and FBS, take that out, because if you don't, all hell's going to rain down upon you. So take the out. He's not giving Harambe the out, and I'm glad about that, because he's the worst. He's the worst of the worst. But he's given you an out. Take it. Forget the ego. Put your bullshit aside and go on about your business.
You know what makes me laugh? What makes me laugh? Not. It doesn't make me laugh. What truly bothers me is when you show people him saying he will smack a woman in the face,
right?
He will spit in her face, and he goes to the C word.
Oh man, where is this clip?
I'd like to see him try. I would love to see him try.
I'm talking about the people that sit there and cheer him on, like Chunky, Chunko, like you. You pretend you don't see that he's saying, I'll smack you in your face, I'll do this, you C word, all the filthy things that come out of his mouth.
I didn't even know who that was.
They don't hear it or see it.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was. I truly didn't. And like I said, you know, I was a bit nervous because I hadn't been on here live. And, you know, I want
to play this on the way. I want to play. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I didn't know who was who, and that Chunky Choco fella, I didn't know that he was, you know, doing what he was doing. So
yeah, exactly.
But, yeah.
Heidi, I'll check your text, but nothing has gone through. It's weird, Heidi. I sent you. I have a million. and nothing goes through. But anyway, let me end with this, which is disgusting. This is disgusting.
Okay.
Dan Moore. Dan Moore's my favorite. He's one of my favorite. I love you, Dan Moore. And Heidi, drop your link in chat. Because everybody's got to check Heidi out. Heidi, you should come up and play games, on a game night. Come up and play a game night with us. Okay, ready for this?
Heidi. She just said she subbed to me. Thank you, Heidi.
You too, and I told you, Josie, about my friend Heidi. You guys are kind of similar. You guys would probably
yes. Yeah, I'm going to call you, Heidi.
You guys should probably do, well, you don't have her number. I'll give it.
I thought that's who you gave. Okay.
No. I gave you one because you said you're into the 90-day fiance.
Yes,
I gave you somebody.
am. I'm totally
yeah, but Heidi's leave a message under one of her videos. Maybe she'll give you her email. I can see you guys doing like collabing. Good, collabing and doing some good stuff together. But okay, let's listen to this. And actually, I'll put the hold on, because if I do this, it'll make it. You'll see it better. You guys could actually see that this is Fat Boy. I'll turn my camera on, and then I gotta get my laundry and fold in adults for the day.
Knows you're a maniac, and you'll do anything because you don't think that one day I'm gonna come find you and put you in a fucking coma. Okay, you don't think so. You don't think that I'm crazy enough to show up at your mother's door. You don't think so. You think you're crazy. You think you're tough. You don't think that I'll spend every waking moment making your life a living hell. Even though I've already demonstrated in the last 48 hours that I'm going to do just that. On society, the quicker you fucking die, the better, bro. And I can't wait till somebody finds you and puts a fucking bullet right in your head, bro. For real.
What are you talking about?
You really fucking do, man.
Wait.
He's talking about
anything you've stood for me in the past. Add it all up. It's not going to amount to what's coming. Okay, so sue me, bitch. Sue me, call the cops, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Because you're another fucking animal pig piece of shit. You and your whole fucking family. Your father was a fucking scumbag mass murderer who deserved to die exactly the way he did, choking on his own blood in a fucking prison cell. Okay, maybe one day your brother will get his for his fucking sins, too. Not to mention your mom. That fucking cunt. Having a man chainsawed in half over an accident. I'm not done with you either, Angel. Just getting started. Okay? And if you want to do something about it, you want to tell the men in your life, tell them to come see me. Tell them to come see me. I, refuse to lose in any way, shape, or form. And if it means going to prison for the rest of my life or dying, I'm more than ready. I promise.
Only.
You guys can believe what you want about who I used to be or who I honestly really still am. Okay, but if there's anyone on here to worry about, yeah.
Oh my God.
It keeps going.
It's nobody on that side, I'll tell you that fucking much. That's for damn sure. And there may come a point where this stuff leaves YouTube. I won't even say MobTube, YouTube in general. And something has to happen in real life. And if it does, it does. No big deal. I don't care either way. But let me get back to what I'm saying, what I was saying before. She's exposed, MB, and she knows that we could go to her house on Waverly Ave, her apartment. She knows that. Pictures of Carly start popping up all over the place. Don't blame me, it wasn't my fault. It's not on my channel. You know what I mean? Pictures of your mother, your brother. Don't blame me. It's not on my channel. I wouldn't do something like that. Look, I even took down the pictures of Tony Pizza's mom. First of all, I heard something like you said you know Billy Catolo and his father. What are you, 36? Shut the fuck up, bro. You're another one, pussy. You want to see me? Come show up. Yeah, MD's a great woman? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Going by your judgment, Vinnie Green was also a fucking Bonanno soldier, you faggot. Okay, you're another one. Come see me, bro. I'll leave you in a fucking puddle outside.
Yeah, could you send that one to me?
Yep, that's disgusting. And he's threatening my daughter. Okay, he's threatening my daughter. He's calling your mother the CUNT, threatening to shoot somebody. Okay, so let's end on that note. It's Sunday morning. We all have stuff to do.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
No problem. Listen, what time are you doing your show, Angel?
Probably 8-ish.
Because I don't get notifications for some reason.
I'll text you, Josie.
Yeah, could you text me? And
if anybody wants to come on.
Had a great time.
Yeah.
This is, no, I'm glad that you were able to go through it and explain it, because people just take what he says. No, I'm glad you did this. This was perfect. You went through it bit by bit, and
also,
yes.
And also, I could like certain parts of it, I can tell you what happened. Like, so I don't want you to look like you're defending me. Thank you, Angel. But I cleared it up for you. Like, yes, it did happen, but this is why X, Y, and Z. So it was good that we could discuss it. You know what I mean? And you're more than welcome to.
And you know what, FBI, we don't care what anybody said about each other back then. We're talking about now. We're in the present. That's how we were then. That's not how we are now. And let me tell you something. Normal people change. You don't change. Because someone said something bad about you back in 1975. You're going to still hold that grudge. I'm not like that. MB's not like that. Angel's not like that. We've sorted out our differences and we're good. Thank you very much. So you don't need to bring it up again. Yes, Angel was right. I am a truck driver at times. I am. No, you're 100%. I am. But that's where I was raised.
Yeah, well, you know what, Josie? I was truck driver last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was too.
I'm bringing you to the dark side.
Yeah.
But, no, I recognize that about myself, and I'm trying to work on that. I am. You see it. I'm not trying to swear when unnecessarily, but where I was raised, you just swore. You know what I mean? That's how I was raised, and so not that that's an excuse, and it's not. I'm working on that, and I recognize it. I see it, So I'm trying to curb that in and keep it to my show when I want to cuss on other, not on other people's. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? And now I understand that. But at the end of the day, stop bringing that up. We don't care. We're good. Thank you. Okay.
Right. There's nothing. There's nothing.
No,
just
there's no
talking crap back and forth. I mean, maybe if it was something like, one of us saying that we're gonna go do something to them in real life or something like that. But as far as so
yeah, but we're at a place now, Lauren. We're at a place now.
Absolutely.
Listen, if I say something on my show and it annoys you or whatever, same thing with Angel. Same thing with all of us. We just call one another and say, "Hey, why did you say this or that?" Or we talk about it, and that's how it should be.
There was the one incident. There was the one incident. You said something, and I sent you an email and said, "I'm going to go live. Let's talk about this." And we did it in front of everybody, and it was a big misunderstanding. It was a big misunderstanding, and
we did talk. Yeah, but the point is, we talked about it. And that's what they don't do. We do over here. What they do over there is they record each other. They get mad at each other. They start putting up recordings. They start talking shit about each other. We don't do that here because that's not what we're about. And that's all I have to say. But I'll be watching your show later, Angel. Please text me when it's coming on.
Yes, I will. And whoever wants to come on. Because
I'll try to pop on.
Well, sometimes when you say that, and I know you mean well, but maybe people are sick of seeing us.
I don't care what people are sick of. That's not true.
I think that sometimes well, I was on earlier. They're probably sick of hearing me.
No, they're not.
I try and let you do your thing. You know what I mean? But no, I'm always in the chat. And yesterday, I seriously wanted to pop on, but I knew that, that it wasn't supposed to be about that. It was supposed to be about you and him and your argument with him, So my phone is going off like a
and everybody who came in to support me, thank you. Everybody for the cash apps, thank you. And I love you all. I got to do my adult thing.
I love you all too. Support
everybody
my next live. I don't know when it's going to be, but whatever. See you
and
later,
Angel, I'm going
to poop myself. Yeah. And Chunky,
thank you for having
it'll
me
never
on,
happen, Chunko. Never.
Thank
Angel,
you for having me on, Impy.
You're welcome. Angel, I'm going to check your email, okay? I'm going to email you some stuff. Josie, I texted you some stuff. Kick you from studio. Everybody have a good day. Now it's just me. Hey, Heidi. You love Angel's lives. Yeah, Heidi's good people. So, Heidi, if you got a wrench, definitely drop your link. Everybody who sent me a Cash App or a Super Chat, I really, really appreciate it. Like I said before, I'm not one to sit here and beg, but there's something personal going on in my life. So at this point, I really do appreciate the help. And check out Angels later. And I don't know who else is going live today. Heidi, are you going live? If Heidi goes live, check her out. But maybe we'll do like a hangout thing. Yeah, I'll call you, Heidi, because for some reason none of your text messages go through. I don't know if you got me on like do not bother. But everybody, thank you. Love you all. Have a good day.